We got some latest. Let me see. It should be done. Yeah, we got a video. Yep. Pull on up, man. Pull on up. We got a video.
Era para ser só.
We got a video. We got the latest update on the Floyd case. Pull on up, man. If you're a Uber, if you wondered what was going to happen, they got the Uber driver, and he gives a detailed explanation on how he detected that there was a problem with this situation. And yes, he talked to them. There were two young girls. They got in the back of his Uber, and he said they were doing what girls. They were giggling, and he asked them where they want to go, and they said to meet a man, and they looked at each other and they started to giggle. And and he was like, okay. He said, your uncle, they said, no, he don't, whatever. I don't know how they say he don't speak the language. He wasn't speaking the language. He was not speaking the language. He was not speaking the language. And what we're going to do is we're going to take a dip into Floyd's past. We're going to jump out here and take a look at his past, because he has a history of dealing with, questionable women. I mean, perhaps these women are legal where he's dealing with them, right? Maybe some people think they're not. When you take a look at one particular one that's on that thumbnail, they said that was a mall date. That was a date in the mall. That was just a date, which I don't even get that. How do you have a mall date? So a lot of his material, his page is still up. A lot of his material is very questionable. It's very questionable. What's up with you, bro? What's up with you? What's up with you? Now we're going to bring this Uber driver up. Fair use, fair use. No, we just opened. We're going to take a look at this. Let me drop this down.
Mais uma corrida de aplicativo, mas quando duas meninas embarcaram no.
Now what we're going to do is, I don't speak Spanish, so I'm going to kill the audio. They do have a subtitle, and we know that's going to be fun for me, right? We're going to try to get that down. Okay, check it out. So what we're going to do is we're going to move it. Okay, right it says, right then I began. Said it was supposed to be just another ride share. When two girls got into the car alone, the driver became suspicious and thankfully reported it. The police interviewed this driver who helped. Oh no, that's the agency. Get an arrest on an American man accused of violations. And the problem is they put this all in Spanish. This is the arrest. They showed up. It was taken. That's Floyd. That's Floyd. That's Floyd getting removed. He's cuffed. This is the man that they reported wanted two young girls brought to him. This is the Uber driver right here. The driver who prefers not to show his face to protect, I don't know, his email, I don't know, his identity. What Floyd was doing was he was having the girls. Okay, Floyd was in a hotel room. He was using different credit cards. He was ordering Ubers on a different credit card. He would have the girls dropped off, say, in the lobby or right around close to where he wanted them to come. Then he would go down and get them and take them to his room and do whatever, and then Uber them back. So he's been doing this for a while because people have even said they don't even think Floyd is that smart. Well, he put it together. He put it together. He just this particular driver was somebody who understood he could protect a lot of children, and he paid attention when they got in, especially a red flag. 2 kids get in my car and with just directions, and the ride is booked by the foreigner. It's not being booked by their mother. It's being booked by a foreign man. All of that made this driver say, wait a minute, this isn't adding up. When I arrived at the location, 2 women came running toward me, he said. When I arrived at the location, 2 women came running toward me, okay? All right. It's okay, let's say the girls got in the back seat. Yeah, see, I tried to translate this to English, and the not transcribe, transfer. And they said I got to pay for it. So I started to realize they were children, Okay, the kids came running up to him, and he realized they were kids. They were talking to the person who requested the ride. Oh, okay. He was on the phone with them. They were saying things like, no, use Google Translator. That caught my attention, so I started asking questions. Like, do you know where you're going? They said, I can't see it. It says, they said, what, no? Okay. That set off alarm bells, the alerts. Yeah, that is going to make you wonder if you deal with people every day. 2 young girls get in the back of your car. They're talking to an American man. You can hear the conversation. He doesn't speak their language. They don't, they don't even know where they're going. So he picked up the girls on the 8th in Rio. The destination was Santa Teresa in the city. Do you know the person who requested the ride? They said they knew him. They started laughing among themselves. When I asked more intrusive, they said they would laugh almost amongst themselves. At the arrival point, Floyd was waiting for the 2 children. I went a little past, address on purpose. He was already outside after I dropped them off. I still wasn't completely comfortable, and didn't have any evidence. That is, I didn't have any. Damn, I can't see this thing, man. I can't see it. So, you speak Spanish? I mean Portuguese, because that makes it worse for me. So, my biggest concern, did I leave these children in extreme danger? Okay. Continue my life. Won't continue my life, you understand, without taking some kind of action. I stopped at the gas station, reported it to the police. Uber received a report and started a formal investigation, find out who the Uber user was who had required the ride. Took my report then and told me, no, we're going to gather other information and we'll inform you. Police began an investigation in Uber. It was reported, conducted a prior analysis of the passenger's conduct, strongly suspected that he was involved in trafficking. There you go. There you go. He was arrested earlier this week in the San Paulo. Yep. Man, look, I'm going to tell you up front. Two girls, young girls, giggling. Do you know this guy giggling? You have to wonder, did he know them before? You know, that standing outside, very comfortable, and they just pulled it up and said, okay, we see a red flags right here, and he got caught, man. He got caught. And for somebody who doesn't even change clothes like that, like he don't really change his clothes. He's got a lot of electronic devices, a lot of them. That's his hotel. Nasty. It's a nasty hotel. Food, fast food boxes, a dirty sheet. You know, it's and look at that couch, man. That couch is from the 50s. See, I lived overseas. They have a lot. It's a mishmash of things. Like, yeah, that's the type of furniture. You go into a hotel room, you see a couch like that, man. That shit from like 1950, and it's got 1950 sweat and stink in it. You know, people have been sitting on that thing for 40, 50 years. Nobody, you know, it's just sitting there. It's hard. It ain't even like a couch. It's real hard. So, well, we know all of that. Now we're going to go back to the Uber. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, right here. Okay. Okay. He said he's got, you know, criminal charges. And then it says right here, hold up. Said he was on a channel. He claimed to be a part of a worldwide movement called the Passport Bro, which basically consists of individuals who appropriate or something. I can't see it. This is American or European believing, I think they said it was African American, believing a sense of superiority as men or citizens. Those places allowing them to travel, supposedly third world country. Okay, we're going to skip all of that, and we're going to go back to the Uber. Okay, here we go. Now, we see Floyd has been arrested. Uber driver, recap, the Uber driver got a request. He accepted it. He went to pick up two women. Turns out they were girls. His spidey sense went off when they were talking to somebody on the phone in the back seat, and the guy couldn't speak their language. And he wasn't born yesterday. He talked to them. They're children. They giggled, and that just alerted him because, like, okay, do you know this guy? No. You know where you're going? No. He doesn't speak the language? No. You know, and so drove by, got out, went to the gas station. He saw the man sitting out there. drove by the fair, right? Went to the gas station, alerted the police. I don't know who alerted Uber, but maybe he alerted Uber. They probably, I don't drive Uber. They might have a way to notify headquarters where he alerted Uber. Uber then got involved and they raided Floyd and captured all of that stuff. And they're digging through that now. And this is where we're at. And I wanted to go over some of his footage that he was making. Remember the way he was being fed out here? And that's what I'm saying. He was being fed. Now we know he was being paid. He was being paid. Somebody was paying him to represent this complete fraud, this complete fakeness, phoniness, that he even likes grown women. He don't even like grown women. So he was an actor in these stuff too. But these guys, and I'm telling you, they keep trying to push this thing that those countries are down with that. Man, if you're getting away with it, I'm telling you, those countries do not want, they don't want to be shown in a bad light. You're a foreigner, you're a guest. They don't want their country viewed badly. And grown ass men in their 30s walking around trying to pick up women. Look, that's just not the image America don't want that. America don't want that. I'm saying you can do it, but that's not a good image. And if you're really just paying the women, which they are, they're paying these women. These women are tour guides. These women are escorts. These women are being funneled money. Let's pretend that you're in here cooking for me because you think I'm a nice guy and I'm the type of guy you want to be your husband. And they're not. They paid them. They had to pay them. That in itself means the content that they were giving to these young men, the young guys. You got young guys out here struggling and dating. You got young guys out here deleting themselves. You got young guys, and they're sitting up there telling these guys, well, it's a lie. It's a lie that you can come over there and just do like that. And this is what I'm talking about, man. And see, unfortunately for them, the people in the space, I've been overseas. And I was saying that back then. I said, man, it don't work that way, man. And I said, you guys really think it's that easy, man? I said, it's a little bit harder than that. I get it if you're going to brothels. Yeah, if you're going to a brothel, or if you are integrated into the community and you know a group of people, yeah, you can do that. Because they know you know them. Yeah, you can date like that. But as a tourist, that's difficult. It's difficult, man, because you're a tourist. You don't even speak the language. And you got to understand the women, only less than 1%. I said it first, less than 1% of the population of women even date foreign men. And then you're a black American man, even less going to date you. Oh, you just dick policing. You just trying to tell us where to go. No, I'm not. Every time. Over and over and over again. Every time. Now, you know how insulting that is? Anybody thinking about what you do with your... I'm just telling you, I lived over there. It don't really work that way unless you're in a brothel. And believe it or not, those women have standards too. I don't know why dudes think they don't. They don't want just anybody. No, they don't. Oh, man, that's what I'm saying. You're talking about young kids who they're giving this false hope. They're just blowing bullshit at these young boys, taking their money. It's sad, man. It's sad when you think about it. But you know what? It's sort of like karma, because Floyd's dishonesty, and for him to do what he was doing and create so much despair in the young men, vindication, brother. Let's check it out. Oh yeah, I think she said, that's a citizen saying that the guy did a wonderful job to save potentially harming some women. Now this is some of Floyd's videos. This is a woman that he has. Now he's paid her. Now he's not going to mention that part. He's giving this woman money, whatever they want. He's over there. Okay, I'll give you 50. And he ain't got to worry about giving it to his chat. I'll give you $50. I need you to show the world that we're together. I need you to represent just a regular woman, not a tour guide, which most of them were. Most of those women were tour guides. I can book a tour guide for Thailand in 15 minutes. They got an app for all of that. You only want women, they got an app for it. You want to look at the women, they got an app for it. The tour is $45 for 3 hours. Okay. Hey, how you doing? Hey, you do a little small talk within 5 minutes. You say, hey, look, I'm going to give you $100, but I need you to do this thing for me. Simple as that. What you need? I need you to pretend to be with me like we met here. Just pretend. And she got her money. But the men on the receiving end were being told that all you got to do, man. And I said, man, I've been there. I ain't been there where he's at, but I'm saying I've been overseas. I said, nah, man, I know what you're saying. But I said, that's a society too, man. I said, man, guess what, bro? You talk about feminism and rejection. They reject dudes over there, especially the baddies. Especially the baddies. Because you ain't the only foreign man there. It's Africans there. It's Europeans there. You there, okay? And guess what? You're a black man. It's black men there. And guess what? It's black men in there who can big league you. Guess what? It's black men in there who will give her a lot more than you gonna give her. That little $45 and a cheeseburger, man. Now that's why you're gonna be sent back to the ghetto. That's why you're gonna be sent back to the ghetto, because that's the only thing gonna date you. And I said, man, money matters over there too. Also, your appearance and how you take care of you, that matters. That matters. If you want a form, you get a form. And it's this thing, right? It's dudes on YouTube who truly need and want a wife who cooks, who cleans, submits. They really want it, so they're going to a foreign country. They deserve it, but this is not what they're doing. Now, if you want to put this up front for that movement, you're going to be disappointed when you go over there. You're going to be very disappointed when you get over there because of what you're looking for. You're going to take your happy ass overseas and they're going to put hookers in front of you. And I know that ain't what you wanted to get, is it? But then again, some dudes, they'll marry a hooker. Well, here we go. Fair use, fair use.
My name is Floyd, and this is my friend that I'm hanging out with. So guys, remember, in Thailand, you always get more opportunities. If you was back in the States, it would take you 5 to 10 years to find somebody. But here I am again, dating around, looking around. I'm on a date with her right now, and we're gonna show you around the mall. I'm gonna take her on a date later. I'm gonna get her some clothes. You see, in the United States, it would take you a very long time to find a woman because everything that you do as a man.
Hold up. You see that dude coming up?
Is
right here. You see that white man back there? He's probably an American white man married to a Thai. Right, see that guy? Hold up, let me go back here. Right there. See that guy? That's what I'm saying. When I was over there, that was a passport bro. That guy. Older, wife passed away, looks absolutely disgusting. But it was all about that was a traveler. But welcome YouTube. And it's not the passport bro. Like I said, you guys, if people cannot understand the distinction being made by people like about Floyd versus a passport bro, there ain't no help for you. Because I'm not talking about the guys who are really traveling. I'm talking about Floyd and what he's doing. And now we see what he was doing. It's just a hustle, man, get money. But if you look in the back, all the way in the back, the dude that's got that face mask on, that's a traveler. And I don't think he's looking to juggle women. I've seen plenty of them.
And they want you to be perfect in the United States. So this is why you got to come to Thailand. You'll get more opportunities, even if you mess up. So guys, get your passports and come explore Thailand. There you go.
That's so sad, man. I'm serious. That's just so sad, man. That poor woman. That poor woman probably just want to be taken out and you know, and loved. And look at what she's doing, man. That's just so sad. That's sad, man. Right out the gate, you taking her to buy clothes? Yeah, this woman is probably poor, man, very poor. This is so sick, man. You know what? See, it's hard for me to look at this because those are some good people, man. Good. They just like you and me. They just happen to don't have the same advantages and opportunities. Man, them people just like you and me. Nobody should be down there doing it. Look, if she liked the guy, if she want to treat the guy like that's her boyfriend, like she does anybody else, yeah. But no, man, this is horrific. Just looking at this, because remember this, they're not those women that they're doing this stuff to. They don't know better, man, and it's sad, man. And Floyd just running a hustle, man. He was dishonest then, he's dishonest now. You know that's a young woman, bro. Look at the pants too, man. You gonna put that on? What is that? How many of you guys date women with holes in their knee? Yeah, that's a young woman there, bro. With a Bart Simpson That's sad, man. I'm gonna be for real. Going on a date, and the first place you go is the mall. Okay, all right, man. I go to Chicago. I get off the plane. I'm situated in my hotel room. I meet someone, and then we go straight to the mall. If she picks like some discount stuff, like jeans or some sneakers that's in a box, you know, like a clearance box, I'll probably cry, man. And I'm not for, you know, spending money like that, but I'm saying these pants look like $2. Those pants look like something I wash my car with. It's hard to watch. It's hard to watch because she really wants a good man, and she's dealing with Floyd. That is straight clearance That's clearance rack stuff, man. He took her to the mall and to the cheapest. That's sad, man. No, I'm not Mr. Birkin bag and all of that, but I'm saying he took the woman to the cheapest, one of the cheapest stores. Why don't you be an American man? Hey, wait a minute. You don't have to buy that stuff today. You're with me. Take her to something. Take her to the Gucci store. Find out what's in that city. Hop in the Uber. Take her there. Blow her mind. She'll say, hey, wait a minute. Yeah, no, you could, for you. Look, man, I'm saying, because them people, man, they look. You guys don't understand. These are not bad people. They're just not bad people. And you would blow her mind. I'm not even talking about you want. Well, we know what you want, right? Huh? But no, I'm not even talking about that. I'm just talking about just an opportunity, man. No, that's a once in a lifetime opportunity. You're never around a woman like that. A young lady, prime of her life. You on a date with her. Instead of taking her to this discount place, you take her to the whatever. I don't know what's in there, the Louis store. And I didn't say spend the grip, but you buy her some stuff in there, like a bag or some shoes that she could never get. And you say, is it safe, right? She said, what do you mean? She said, if you put this on, you'll be okay. Your neighborhood, your life will be safe. She said, oh, yeah, okay, there you go. And they said, well, why'd you do it? Man, why not, man? That's a good woman, man. Why not? It made me feel good to do good. I didn't say, now see, I'm talking about me. I can get the box. I don't need no money. But now it feels good to do something nice for someone. And this is terrible right here. Floyd was cheap. He got these niggas watching him, and he on these cheap ass dates, eating garbage ass food.
You said what?
I want to take care of you.
You want to take care of me?
Yes.
You know how to cook?
Yeah.
You know how to clean?
Yes.
Oh, man. Welcome to Thailand. Welcome to Thailand. She said she wants to take care of me. That is awesome. I don't get this much love in the United States. That's why I left to Thailand. Was she fixing my sock? Did I tell you to fix my sock, or are you doing it by yourself?
Yes.
You doing it by yourself, or did
Yes.
I? Okay.
Even the sex, right? You gotta understand it's hard to make it, and those jobs don't pay nothing, right? And hey, if she's of age, and he's of age, two people can do what they want to do. But I just want to let people know there's nothing. This is a good woman.
She wants to give me a massage.
Comfortable?
Yeah.
Good?
Good. She says that she's if I'm not happy, she's not happy, right?
You happy? I'm happy.
Yeah.
Floyd know how to keep his identity outside the camera. You see that? You see how steady that camera is?
Hey, okay. Come to Thailand, guys. Y'all miss.
Now this is the video right here. This is propaganda right here. I remember when this video came out. This is an attractive woman. This is fucking propaganda. Now we know, once again, and somebody said that she's an adult entertainer, and since Floyd, other guys who were out that way, they booked her, and they let everybody know this woman's for sale. But that's not the way she was portrayed here. She was portrayed here like she was somebody's girlfriend. That's the way she was portrayed. And they did it to a bunch of incels, men hurting. They fed them lies. Lies.
Guys, I'm currently in Thailand. This is my girlfriend. She's so pretty. She's so pretty. Do you want to introduce yourself? You want to introduce yourself? No, you don't want to introduce yourself? She's a little shy right now. She's my new girl. She's my new girlfriend. She's a little shy, but she is pretty though. I like her. Maybe we'll get married someday. Maybe we'll have kids. You know, have a bunch of babies running around, living the life. So,
And you know, the thing about it is he probably could have made, if he had his money right, he probably could have made that happen. And he wouldn't be in the situation that he's in now. But we know that was just propaganda. He didn't believe that then. He don't believe it now. And he probably don't even like her. But he needs her so he can make his money.
so can you cook? Can you cook?
Yes, I can cook, I can clean.
Yeah, see, this is why I came to Thailand, to find a traditional woman. See, in the United States, women don't cook and clean. All they do is complain. And we don't got time for that. That's why I got my passport. And I've left the United States to come seek a wife to have a traditional relationship. So, here, give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. This is my new girl right here. So guys, you'll be seeing her a lot more, hopefully. And, you know, we'll get to know each other. I hope you guys subscribe to my channel, man. More men, more United States men need to get their passports and come to Thailand, find them a traditional wife.
Well, see, what he's saying what he's saying is fine. Why not? Why not? Why not? Whether you like it or not, whether you could be married to an American woman. You've been married 3 times. Why not go to a foreign country if you want to, and pursue whatever interest you want? But his thing was that I don't think he even likes grown women. And this was propaganda. And that's what's sad. This is what's sold out here like that. That's a script almost he was reading.
Find them a traditional woman, because the women in the United States, they don't do us no good. They're not traditional. They don't want to be traditional. They want a traditional man without them being traditional. So they want traditional while they're modernized. And we don't want to modernize them. We want a traditional woman. She can cook, she can clean. And that's all we need. I hope you guys are enjoying this video, guys. Get back to it and enjoy. All right, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Get your passports. Stop thinking about it. If you got to save your money, save your money. Get your passports and plan ahead. I'm out, guys. Peace. So I am here in Phuket, Thailand, having a good time. Hi, how y'all doing? Good. Now, do y'all want to introduce yourselves?
What?
Kate. Your name is Kate? What about you? What do they call you?
I'm Jenny. I'm from my...
You know what? You can almost tell she's being paid. Look, do you see the way she looked at him? Look at this. Look at her face. Look at her expressions.
What?
Yeah.
Look at that. She said, what? Yeah. Probably paid him in donuts, huh?
Now, do y'all want to introduce yourselves?
What?
Yeah.
Kate.
Your name is Kate? What about you? What do they call you?
I'm Jenny. I'm from my mother.
Oh, she's from her mother. Look at her. Now, this is why you got to come to Thailand. Get out of America, come to Thailand, find you a beautiful woman. Man, I miss being in Thailand. Get back to the video, guys. Check it out, man. So I'm here with the one and only Austin Holloman, man. You got anything you want to say for the camera?
It's that bad.
It is that bad, man. And see, here's the thing. More American men are...
And see, Austin needs to understand the reason people are suggesting that you knew about it or that you were involved is just you had so many videos with him. And I heard Austin on his channel. He said, I did some content with him a little bit. And I said, whoa, man, half your channel.
Are coming out to different countries to find them wives, to have a good time, and are upset because more men are getting their passports and they're leaving. They're tired of the BS game. See, what y'all fail to realize, it isn't the women, it's the law that's mad too, because the man can exploit young, successful black men into getting on child support or alimony.
He's just saying talking points, man. He doesn't even believe that stuff.
So more men are becoming more self-aware, and
There go a Brazilian man right there. There go another one.
actually leaving the country.
What up, man?
How you doing? Living life, man. Living life.
Check it out. What's up, man?
Someday, man, I'll come back and check it out someday. But the whole point I'm trying to say, though, how you doing, buddy? Hey, it's Rufus. But the whole point I'm trying to say is that more American men are coming out here. So guys, don't get trapped in the system. Come out here, find you a beautiful wife, or just have a good time in Thailand, man. You'll like it out here, trust me. That 30-hour flight is worth it at the end of the day, man. It is worth it. So I'm gonna get up out of here, man, all right? I hope you have a wonderful day.
Don't act like that, first of all.
What up?
Hi. Hi, area.
They trying to convince you that they were just out there being players and they picked those women up. They didn't. These are all dating apps. At the end of the day, these women are being paid, okay? And they're being paid to make it worth their while. Do they even want to do this? You can say they probably don't even want to do it. And this is the thing. When you say that, this complete madness by these losers who think, okay, you dick. I don't care about what this nigga finna spend the rest of his life in a Brazilian prison. Welcome to hell. I'm just saying he was representing an image that was false. You can go over there and you can give them money like he did. You could do that. But go out there, get in the community and pull baddies. Come on, man. You dreaming now. You dreaming. I lived over there. You can get a baddie. You can get a baddie. You can get a baddie. But if you, I'm scared to say it because he's saying, you better be the dude that's getting baddies in the States. If you're a regular dude and you're getting baddies here and you go over there, yeah, you can get a baddie. You can use America as a test, as a judgment. But you saw that big white man I showed you that had the mask on. I was showing you that's a traveler. If you built like him, you're not going to get no baddie, man. You get a woman, but you don't get no baddie.
So the fact is, we're at a restaurant in Thailand. They're playing around, having a good time. I'm hanging out with the woman I was with at the time and enjoying the food at a really, really affordable rate. Dude, I'm telling you, man, you could eat like a king in Thailand on the US dollar, man. So you got to understand, man, when you go to these countries, man, the cost of living is a lot more cheaper. And I mean about 60 to 65% cheaper than living in the United States.
Hold on. Kate is not who I thought she was. She's no different than the American women.
Isn't that one of the cameras? Well, isn't that one of the cameras that Floyd got caught with? You see that camera? You see the neck on it? Isn't that one of those was one of those cameras? Does Austin have a camera in that box of cameras? That looks like a camera that was with Floyd.
She said she wants 70%.
Oh, man.
That's worse than the 50% we had in the States. Where'd you get that number at?
I haven't said nothing.
Okay. Well,
When did I say that? Proof.
everybody is right here watching. You got to be ashamed of yourself. Look, everybody saw. Floyd got his camera out. You've been caught red-handed.
I don't know. I haven't done nothing yet.
Oh, man, that means I got to go back to the States now. Damn.
I'm sorry for being a passport bro, y'all. She was talking shit about me in her language.
Oh, man.
I forgot to tell y'all about foreign women.
Yeah, we were wrong, man. I guess American women's where it's at now.
Fuck you.
Oh, here you go, bro.
Already tricking. You see that?
your nails.
Oh, my nail.
That chick fat, bro. That chick is not feminine. I mean, she's not in shape, fit. She's not fit. And I'm gonna tell you what's a red flag with her, right? And that's a country, you know. I mean, over like that, they really don't care. I mean, obesity, because a lot of people just don't have no money like that. You can see that she's been pampered, right? But you got to wonder by who. And she's thick. She's only going to get bigger. And she's got an attitude. And she don't even like Floyd. That's a lot to deal with, man. And see, this is a woman who's dated Americans. See, whenever you see a woman like this, what happens is this: when they date non-citizens, wherever, they pick up those habits because they date them all the time. They're around them all the time. They pick up their habits. So you see how she's frowning up. That's not even how that country even did. They don't even do stuff like that. That's not even how they conduct themselves. This woman, damn, that comes across like an American.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got big nails.
Him hurt me.
He needs his nails clipped right.
I'm sorry.
You don't let it.
I did.
He grabbed you like a bald eagle.
My bad.
You know a bald eagle?
Look how pretty she is. See, why y'all in America dealing with BS?
That woman didn't even respond to that, bro. That woman said, let me get this shit over with so I can get my money.
I'm over here
And take my big ass back to the club.
having a good time. You guys enjoyed this video. Remember, you got to get your passports, man. Travel the world. Travel the world. And that's what's important. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm out, guys. Peace. Bye-bye now. We'll be going back to the United States soon enough.
Now, I don't know, but I suspect we might be witnessing a crime right here.
And after that, we will, after the United States, we'll probably go to Thailand or the Philippines. That's our next, because at this point, I'm going to be in the United States. And then after the United States, we'll go to Thailand or the Philippines, which should be viable options because I'll be near there from the U.S.
And Floyd, bro, Floyd was basically staying at the worst hotels you could stay at. I mean, look at this raggedy. This shit like a parking garage. This is where this man was staying at. Because you're like, where's the nice things, man? Where you at the Radisson? You at the Hilton? No, I'm at JR's bed and breakfast. Yeah, that's some raggedy shit there, bro. Ain't no way. I wouldn't change my fucking oil in a place like that.
Or I might go back to Brazil. Stay tuned for the vlog. Oh yeah, hold on.
Another Uber. Look how raggedy that car is. All the headlights are all fogged out. The hood looks like, look at the front. The what is that? What do they call that? Man, what do they call that? The hood, not the hood. The damn, I don't know. It's missing. This is the Uber over there. The Uber's. Look at this cheap shit. Look at this. It's dirty. It's old.
I don't like that she gets
Now, we might be witnessing a crime.
in the front. You better not.
I hope not. But let me say this to this young girl. The thing about it, though, man, is they look at Western TV and stuff, and they try to mimic, and this is the best they can do. She's in her flip flops, man. I mean, it ain't. See, there's no criticism for them, but you guys are witnessing the issue about the dynamic. You're witnessing people, these young ladies. When Floyd's in prison, okay. So if you think I'm trying to make a connection, these young ladies, man, they are starved. If you a man Be a man. Take care of the woman. They are starved. But why you gonna be at a rat? Why you gonna be in the ghetto over there? And then the conditions don't. See, that's the thing. That's when they say I just get my own kind because I'm not gonna live in the ghetto with you. Cause they expecting to live better. You can't make them live better.
Give me a hug. Give me.
Look at that. Innocent young lady, man, who's got years to live. And this is so sad, man. Now, wherever she is, I'm sure she's being haunted that a guy that once dated her has been arrested for crimes, child violations. And you could just look, that's Floyd, but look how innocent she is. It's so sad, man.
Let's get back in here. ¿Cómo está? Bueno. Bueno. Let me see. Upstairs to the left. Make sure that these doors close. All right.
Look at that raggedy ass, look at that plant. Man, come on, man. Nigga ain't swept off the stairs. They got concrete stairs. Look. When you get up towards your floor, you got one raggedy ass plant by itself that ain't been watered in a minute, bro. He says trap house. That's a trap house. Damn near. Damn near.
All right.
They got fucking bed sheets. Bed sheets for curtain that motherfucker. Here she is cleaning for him. Floyd, I wonder how Floyd could be, man. Floyd could be one of them people, all the sheets come off the bed. Man, I'm gonna be for real. I would rather be, they got a big bathroom. That little thing he's in called a room, I'd rather give me a pillow. I'll go sleep in the tub. That's so sad, man. It's so sad. No, it's so sad that he's got her cleaning up for him. Because what we do have to accept, right? We can't debate that money talks. Money talks. But for her to have to do it, man, and you can make a case, maybe it's her greed. Maybe say she don't have to do that. It's because she wants to buy a certain type of thing. Okay, you can make that case. My point is this: money talks. For me, when you have a relationship, as a man, you want your woman to be happy, man. You want to make her happy. Making her happy makes you happy. You want her to want to be around you and want to be with you. This shit right here, man. We're almost done though.
All right, guys, we're going.
Poor baby, man. He made her clean up his whole. He went into a fight. Well, about what, $22 a night motel that's probably full of roaches and spiders, and had that woman clean it up for him, bro. That's so sad. That shit fucking. Hold on, man. I gotta take a moment, man. Man, that's so sad, bro. And she knows she was cleaning up trash. It's like he took me to the junkyard and had me clean up the trash in a junkyard. Bed bug and breakfast.
Going to FedEx, I gotta mail some things off. You know what I mean?
I wonder what those, some discs, would they be hard drives?
Just in case some things happen, I gotta mail some things off. So
You hear that? You hear that? Did you hear that? Oh, let me back that up. Did you hear? See, that's what I'm saying. If you start going through his old content, you really get a confession. You really get a confession. Did you hear that?
all right, guys, we're going to FedEx. I gotta mail some things off. You know what I mean? Just in case some things happen, I gotta mail some things off. So
Ain't that something, man? Jesus. That's got to make your spine fucking tingle. Eesh. He's mailing off his content in case some things happen. They need to go to that Federal Express office because they got it on this video. They need to investigate and find out where did he send his content. And who's ever on the receiving end of that, they need to take them down too.
stay tuned for. That's right. Making sure everything's good. What? Oh, Lo Siento. Just waiting for you to get the document.
Little baby out there in the rain, like that's his niece, man. That's so sad. Yeah, we gotta get this foreign music off. Okay, here we go.
Estavam em contato com a pessoa que pediu a corrida para elas, entre elas falavam assim, não, usa o Google Tradutor. E essa coisa me chamou a atenção. Aí então eu comecei algumas perguntas, tipo, vocês sabem para onde...
Periculosidade.
You see the dynamic? You see the dynamic? Look at this. I hit the wrong button, but you see the dynamic? Look at this. Look at this. This is terrible, man. Look at this dynamic, man. Yeah. What would happen later? Look at that. Him being removed. This is ridiculous, man. With all of that, it was all that. Look at that. Look at this.
Because the women in the United States, they don't do us no good. They're not traditional. They don't want to be traditional. They want a traditional man.
It's so sad, man. And it's sad, man, that they just pumped that dude full of talking points and used him. And well, that's what happens, though, man. That's what happens, you know, and manipulated him. And then in the end, I don't know, who is that? Who is that? Okay, it's Floyd. Okay, my fault. Okay, young girl. He got on that mall date, and I left it alone. That nigga got mall date. That is so... What? That's like some shit you do in high school? Because you can't go nowhere else. You can't really do nothing. You and her are still kids. So y'all go to the mall. You have something at the food court. Y'all might even play some video games. Y'all might walk around the mall and maybe look at some stores. A play date. That's what this is. A play date. He's still looking at other women. Look, Floyd's a thirst bucket. And let that girl be a little young girl. Look, I'm gonna say this. You can call me whatever you want to. I wouldn't do it because I want to sleep with him. But yeah, if I'm in a foreign country, and because they're good people, I will let her know, hey, well, this is how I date. I say no, I don't stay in Joe Nobody's bed and breakfast. I don't stay there. This is where I live. This is how I live. This is where I eat. This is how I play. That's how I would do her, man. She deserves it. Why not? That's what I'm saying. That's the woman that you're with. Why not treat her right? You're already in a foreign country where it's poor. You're going to treat her like you're a poor American? And it defeats the language, because what's the point? You know what? She may never get this opportunity. And these dudes be dating these women that when they do try to do something, them women go hopping in the discount bin. Because they're not used to a man. They're not used to having anything. They don't ask for no expensive nothing. They go run and jump in the discount bin and dig out some clearance shoes that's, like $12. The type of shoes you see at the gas station.
Little Caesars here in this mall.
To buy some flip-flops. I could do that. They probably going for 50 cents. So I'll buy a couple of pairs. Why not? Hey, I'm gonna buy you three pairs. This dude's so fucked up. Most niggas take their girlfriends, their women, and they like film them. This woman, come on, man. This little bitty girl right here, man. Look, see, because Floyd actually sees them as his dates. Ain't that just some weird shit? Floyd the type of nigga who tell his date he's taking her to Disneyland.
Give me a hug. Nah, that's not it. I'm not low scared.
Hey, if I wish I knew her, because I tell her right now, that right there, that picture right there, I said, go ahead and post that up. I'm serious. If I knew her, I said, go ahead and post that up. Put that on your page. And I said, in the comment, I ate off this bitch. I ate off this bitch. He fed me. He bought my shit. And I got the hell out of them. Now I'm finna go see my man. I'll tell you, put that up there. Put it up. You gotta give him grace on this though, because maybe he let her go. She got away. This is a run. She escaped. We gotta give her grace on this, man. And that show you said this woman, them women they're not gonna just sleep with anybody, man.
Hasta luego.
And she didn't even look back at Floyd. Look, did you see how she left that car? She didn't even look back at Floyd. See that? And don't tell me you niggas don't keep up with that because you guys date women. She didn't even look at that nigga. Like, she got out and slammed the door in his face. She took the shit he paid for, right? Got out and slammed the door in his face. Here, look at this shit. Okay, we had a good time. Look, right there, right here. Normally, right here, they turn around. Okay, bye. Call me. Okay, bye. You can tell when a woman is upset or she want to go, she trying to get away. They ain't gonna turn around. Once they out, they gone. She got her freedom. She gone.
Thank you for watching this episode of Foreign Only. If you like the show, please like, comment, or subscribe. And if you want to see more great content, more about living overseas in different parts of the world.
It's so sad, bro. But this is where we're at, man. The Uber driver was interviewed. The Uber driver said that he noticed two women got in his car. He looked around. They were girls. They were talking on the phone with a man who didn't speak Portuguese. He asked them, "Where you guys going?" And they said, "Do you know this guy?" And he said they giggled. So he put two and two together. He said he saw a dusty nigga outside of a cheap hotel, a cheap motel, and her red flags went off. So he went to the gas station and called the authorities, and the rest is history. This is what they tell the men over here, though. You know, don't learn game. You ain't got to learn how to deal with women. You know, just come overseas, and it's so easy. And the women gonna jump. Well, I'll tell you, our women go there. I'll tell you right now, brother. Women who just jump, them women trash. If you go overseas and you run into a woman and she just on go, man, I stay away from that one. Them women trash, bro. It's Americans running around there all the time. How you know you ain't the first one?
Ele gravava as vítimas sem consentimento, usando inclusive este relógio com uma câmera escondida. Ele tem 2 canais na internet e em um deles faz apologia à agressão a policiais.
Ele era homem de extrema periculosidade, possuía passagens.
See, that's a police officer right there. Right there, they're working people over there. We see when he went to the mall, there are people who work at the mall. There are people out there who are employed. You don't have to go to low-hanging fruit. You don't have to. You can, but you don't have to go to low-hanging fruit, man.
Por mais de 3 estados norte-americanos por condutas de agressão a policial, roubo, ameaça terrorista.
No outro canal se dizia parte de um movimento mundial chamado Passaporte Bro.
Consiste basicamente...
You see that, Brit? He said it in Portuguese. Yeah, this is on the passport bros, man. No matter how you try to reinvent that wheel. Like the stream, man. Like the stream. Uber guy came up, gave us something. The latest is we don't have anything on Austin yet. We don't have anything on Austin Hollerman yet. Cracking phones as we speak. And they're going to take a look at that FedEx run, and they should take a look at that. And they need to check all of his his package deliveries at all the foreign ports. And they need to look at Austin's. What's he's been sending back to the States? What's he been sending back? Who's he sending it to? We know Floyd is on the spectrum, right? So he'll say shit. Interpol is next. Who's he been sending that stuff to? I'm serious, man. Because you heard what he said. He said, hold up. We finna go right back there. He told that young lady that he needed to go to federal. Look at that shit, man. Look at that one plant-ass motel room. Man, that's some cheap shit, bro. That's some cheap. Y'all niggas, bro. Do you want to enjoy yourself, man? I don't want to sleep outside, man. I don't want to sleep under an overpass and talk about, hey, I ain't paying no money out here, man.
see. Upstairs.
Okay. We need to go where he said he's got to go to FedEx. Okay, she got out. Okay, we're going to go around.
A hug. Give me. Let's get back in here. ¿Cómo está? Bueno. What is it?
It was after that, so let's see. They go upstairs. Okay, and then he says he has to go to FedEx, right here. Okay, right here.
All right, guys, we're going to FedEx. I got to mail some things off. You know what I mean? Just in case some things happen, I got to mail some things off. So,
Hey, man, you know what? I'm done. See, that's what happens when you dig through the content. Bruh, this man has just confessed he's sending that stuff off. He just confessed that. And it's not like we were looking for it, but you look at the videos and you connect the dots. This man's, look at what he just said. Yep, just told on himself. You see that? See that? Look, watch this.
all right, guys, we're going to FedEx. I got to mail some things off. You know what I mean? Just in case some things happen, I got to mail some things off. So, stay tuned for That's right.
Is that all? Damn. No, that ain't the package. Is that the package? That's a lot of content, man. That's probably 25 hard drives in there. Bro, these people tripping, man. These people flat out tripping, bro. And see, the funny thing about it, you look at the content, right? That's the young lady, right, of questionable age, right? Right? We're not mad at her. You're a young lady, you know, be a young lady. But then look at this, man. We dialed the clock forward a couple of years. And look at this. Look at this right here. Look at that. Look at that. So was Floyd just lying? Was Floyd just telling lies so he could get money and support and grift? That he was even cared about men concerns? Like the stream, man. Oh, let me put this up. We got the join link posted, man. We'll take your thoughts. You have something to add right here. This is Floyd. That's two more women. These Floyd, he was making these types of videos. He was paying these women. Guys out on the receiving end, they don't believe whatever you want. And see, this is the thing. The reason you get used and dogged out is because you don't want to believe the truth. You don't want to believe the truth. You want to think he really was living like that. You want to think a slow, short bus motherfucker had play with bitches. You want to believe that. Believe whatever you want to believe, man. The Uber driver has come out and added a little bit more insight to exactly what happened. He was alerted. The girls got in the cab. They were talking to a man who didn't speak their language. He requested, he wanted to know because somebody had booked the ride and it wasn't from them. He wanted to know if you knew the guy. He didn't want to turn them over to a stranger like that. When he got there, he saw a dust bucket. He saw a dust bucket standing outside with his tongue hanging down to his knees. So he passed the location, and his Uber, his direction thing probably said, "You are past the location. You are." And so he went and he alerted Uber, alerted the authorities. And then they went and they ran down on Floyd. And somebody was saying he's going to spend 20 years in a Brazilian prison to welcome to hell. Like the stream, man. Okay, well, here we go. Like the stream, man. We got Floyd. Yeah, it was a good job, Diego. He should be commended. He got a predator off the streets. And instead of taking advantage of that opportunity to date those women, and what one woman say, marry her and stuff like that, he gave in to his sickness and basically ruined his life. If you're doing stuff like that, eventually, one day, you're gonna forget to cross the I. I mean, you're gonna forget to dot the I. You're gonna forget. We're just humans that are just not wired perfect. One day you're gonna forget. You're gonna do something. You're gonna use the wrong credit card. You're gonna go to the wrong hotel, motel, and like this, you get an Uber driver that keeps up with what he's doing. You get a driver that's going to share the information he has, and then you'll have an arrest. And they should look at that video where Floyd says he got to go to FedEx, and they should go and take a FedEx should find out everywhere he was sending packages. They should. And this is, once again, somebody told him that, hey man, once you make it, don't keep it, send it back. You don't want to get caught with this stuff, man. Well, how I'm gonna do it? Go get a pair of Jordans and stick it at the bottom of the Jordans box and send it to this address. I'm sure it's gonna be just like he did with the Ubers. It's always gonna be structured and put together. He's gonna get more than 4 years, man. He's gonna get a ban. Whatever he gets, if he makes it through his prison time, he won't be able to fly anywhere. He's not gonna be able to fly out the States. And see, you got to understand, for Floyd, it's really gonna be bad because Floyd don't have any marketable skills. That means he's probably, if that, he'll only be living in a housing project or something like that for an older man like him. Yeah, well, we'll probably see him in court. And you want to talk about fumbling the bag, man. Why don't you just sleep with those women? Why not? Yeah, I think we are going to see him get hit up in there. I think we're going to see him get poked up because it's dangerous what he got himself into. Floyd's plans were revealed, and this time he got caught with the product. He got caught. They got it all, and it looked like that phone. Did you guys see that phone? Did you see that phone Austin Holloman had? Look at the phones. When they lay the stuff out, take a look at the phones. And this is a hell of a coincidence. Right there. Look. Right there. Right here.
Drives, cartões de armazenamento. Ele possuía.
Look at the table. Did you see the tip of that phone? Look, wait a minute. Don't you say, look. You see that black phone? You see that black phone? Isn't that the one Austin had in that video? You see that phone? Also, Jay Rello said, I was clout chasing. Jay Rello, you came up here. I begged you not to say something like that. You refused. I begged you. How am I clout? He said I was clout chasing. No, I wasn't. I was listening to you, man. You did all of that. You said that ridiculous nonsense. And I was trying to protect you, but you didn't want to be protected. So ain't that something, man? We got the join link posted, man. We'll take your thoughts. You got something to add, man? We'll take your conversation. Right now, there's an update with Floyd, the Uber driver who will appear in court, is being commended for catching this guy. They're busy going through all of the paperwork. They need to check the FedEx records. They need to check the FedEx records where this guy's been sending his packages. Who has this guy been sending his packages to? That looks like the same phone that Austin had. These guys are spending money, man. These guys are serious. Like the stream, man. Floyd. And one thing we'll say about that particular woman on the thumbnail, he didn't show anything. He took her to the mall and looks like he took her home. Or the Uber took her home. That's a telling tale, man. Probably, man. You know, they have a different age of consent. She might be 15, 14. At that age, man, it's ridiculous, man. But this is where we're at, man. This is where we're at. This is how far we've come. It went from smiling with a young lady to being arrested and hauled off to prison to pay for his crimes against children. Yeah, he basically was saying a lot of manosphere talking points, but he didn't even believe that himself. But he was getting money. He knew if I say this stuff, I'm going to get money. And we got to do something about the children, man. A lot of children got hurt messing with Floyd. Yeah, I got that. I already got the thumbnail for that. I was trying to do this, man. See, the Uber driver spoke out. He needed to, man. He needed to try to bring some help to a bad situation. He spoke out. Good for him. Thumbnail says too much. That's what, man, that's the world we live in, bro. And I'll tell a man, if you don't want to be a man, you should leave women alone. I don't care where they are. Because ultimately you got to take care of that woman. You're going to have to take care of her every day. And when you have kids, you got to take care of more. If you don't want to do that, all I want to do is play video games. I want to play video games. I want to have a woman, but when I'm done with that, I want to turn over and play video games. And that's how most of these Negroes are. Most of these Negroes don't want to talk to the woman. They don't want to do nothing with the woman. They don't want to spend a quiet night with just the woman. They want to smash, and then they hop on them video games. They have no idea how to even treat a woman. They just think the only way they know how to treat a woman is like a woman a hoe. And that's what I'm saying. When you hear these niggas talking, it's like, man, that shit time consuming. Because they don't understand you have to invest your time. In a relationship, you got to put time in that relationship, man. Things that you got to cut out, you got to cut them out. You got to cut video games out. You don't have the time to play video games. You got to go to work. You got to go to sleep. You don't have the time for foolishness. You can't sit there and watch every game the Lakers play. You got to go to work. You might be able to see a couple of games a week, on off and on through the season, but you ain't be able to see them all. You're not going to be able to see them all. It's just not going to work. The problem with Floyd is it's his crimes. If this was a robbery or this was a fist fight and somebody passed away, that would be leniency. The problem is his crimes, man. There's no leniency. And what he was trying to do is trying to take, and they're talking to those girls. He was trying to violate 2 girls. They stopped it, but he was trying to do it. So it's hard to get leniency with that staring you in the face. He's just going to have to accept the outcome of his decision. And I'm going to say this again. Jay Rello, he claims I was clout chasing. Jay Rello, I didn't say anything. I mean, it's like this dude, Jay Rello, will just say stuff. It's like what are you saying, man? I didn't say it. You were the one talking. I didn't say nothing. Jay Rello went on some kung fu. It's some guy on YouTube. And that dude tore into Jay Rello's ass. White dude. White dude went off on him. He's got something to do with Kenya. White dude that's in Kenya. He said some things he probably just shouldn't have said, man, over here. But we weren't trying to stop him over here. He kept talking. We was trying to help him. We was trying to help him. Say if you're struggling with attractive women, you can get the woman that want to be with you, man, whether you go overseas or whether you live in America. Too many guys see relationships like dreaming. Hey, man, you can get the woman that want to deal with you. I don't care where you go. And what you got to understand about Thailand, it's a lot of women who ain't fat who look better than that chick that Floyd had. And they don't have a weight issue. They're going to try, man. They're limited because they probably got another predator last night. It's a bunch of them over there. What's up with the chat, man? Like the stream, man. Support the platform. We got the Uber's confession. It's posted. Floyd was seen on video. They got connecting Floyd to the girls. There's no way he's going to get out of this. Floyd's parents or whatever, I'm sure they don't have no whole lot of money. Floyd's going to, so that's another thing. You go to jail, you ruin your life, and then in the process, you bankrupt your parents. And you bankrupt them in the twilight years of their life. Ain't that something? They got to put their house up. They got to do all of this to get you lawyers. And their savings goes, and now they're in poverty. You're in jail, they're in poverty because you was doing dumb shit. Who said they were, Brian? That's the thing. Like I said, this was going to happen. This was just going to happen. If you're doing this somewhere in America, you may get away with it a bunch of times, but eventually you're going to make a mistake. It happens all the time. You're going to make a mistake. You're just going to make a mistake, man. Mistakes happen. And this is the direction of all of this stuff, man. And somebody fed him manosphere talking points, when the whole time he was just simply trying to get over there so he had access to underage kids. That's really what he wanted. He did the dance. He said the talking points, but what he really wanted was access to them kids. Maybe a couple of people in the space. Look at everybody who removed the passport bro narrative. Those are the people the FBI should be talking to, because that's a tacit confession that you were on the receiving end of a lot of stuff Floyd was sending back to the States. If they change their profile name, they should be talking to the FBI. Well, he did it. He says he don't think he's smart enough. Well, he did it. He's not smarter than an Uber driver. Nope. Yep, it's going to affect a lot of black men too, no matter how you cut this. A lot of black men their lives are going to be interrupted because of this. I want to know how Jay Rello can come over here and say nonsense. And when I say, hey man, fix that, he refuses. Then he goes on the other shows and says, he said, I was clout chasing. No, I wasn't. And then someone said I was an op. How? How am I an op? Asked, what's wrong with that? I say, do you think Floyd should tell the law everything he's done and who he would work with? How is that being an op? Brother, let me tell you something about the Negro. First of all, the Negro snitch every day. They snitch every day. They just don't snitch on the Negroes they like, they snitch every day. Negroes snitch every day. Negroes pick and choose, man. Another thing, a Negro will snitch on you. See, that's another thing. You think, yes, they will. But they put that out in general, no snitching, because they don't want you to snitch on them. So they don't even believe it, but they want to put it on you. But the very minute they get pressed up, they snitch. And a lot of dudes do want to be like Floyd, because a lot of dudes are thirst buckets. They want to go over there and they want to jump in those women's face. But like I said, man, it's going to take some time. Well, you can say that I didn't. He exposed himself, man. People like how you expose real. No, first of all, I didn't ask him nothing. He just refused to answer the question. See, I get it. You guys talking about somebody exposed. I didn't expose him. Look, he came up here, I asked him a question, and then he gave me this street code stuff. Now, we're grown men. I keep up with hip hop. I understand you ain't supposed to turn the other guy in under any circumstance. I was just trying to say, hey, man, some kids involved with this. You ain't gonna let that stop you, right? Because that stuff, you guys ain't took these niggas ain't took no code to the street with John Gotti. These niggas not no mafia members. They not no made fucking men. The Negro, though, bro, all he got to do is look at a Tyler Perry film, and that becomes his Bible. Not only that, he'll base his whole life off it. All the decisions, everything. But let me tell you this, though. But let somebody touch their kids and see if they be like, you ain't got to tell nobody. Bro, we hypocrites, bro. It is so many hypocrites out here. We are so hypocritical. Let someone touch their kids and watch him howl at the fucking moon. Howl and whine at the moon. Watch. Watch him. Yeah, I saw him doing reactions to that video. Good for them. Good for them. Like the stream, man. We got the join link posted, man. We take your thoughts. A couple of people in their fields about how I handle my panels, but like I said, that's just the way it goes. And that's another thing about these panels, man. To a certain degree, I'm gonna have to thin it down. It ain't even big, but the wrong people just don't fit up here because they think they run it, or they think they can tell me what to do. And when they find out, they can't. He said, "A grown man talking." I get what he's saying, but what he got to understand is the crime. He got to understand the way we as a society feel about children. Collectively, we all really agree you shouldn't do nothing to them. He's talking about some G code. What to who's he being a G to? Himself? And once again, I don't like him saying I was clout chasing. I didn't do nothing to him. That's why I don't even like that. I didn't. What did I do to you, brother? You came up. I wanted to know what was happening. I answered the question. Yeah, the thumbnail is real. Yep. It's a real nail. It's very real. It's a nerd with a G code. I guess, man. Like the stream, man. Reach down there and hit the like, man. Support the platform. There we go. We'll take your thoughts, man. We got the join link posted. Austin is seen on the thumbnail with a young lady from the DR. We have no age. We don't know. He took her on a mall date, if there is such a thing. Most of the things he does is always cheap. Now, maybe he got money, or he deliberately puts himself in bad parts of those communities, the project, the hood, because he's doing these illegal things. Maybe. What happened to my, what the hell? What happened to my stream, bro? That ain't, oh man. Hold up, man. Hold up. Let me say this. I don't know how it got that high or what's going on, but look. Oh, look at the stream, man. There have been no arrests made other than Floyd. Floyd on his platform, on the back of Floyd's platform. If you go to Foreign Only, you'll see all of these videos that Floyd made, all of these questionable videos. And within this particular video, yeah, this is ridiculous. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, man. But within this particular video, Floyd says, I got to go to Federal Express. That's what Floyd says. We're going to go take a listen to that again. I think that's some damning information. He said, I can't get caught with this stuff I got. Now, somebody might have hit the stream, man. They might have jumped the stream off. They might have jumped it off with a, you know how they be doing that? Yeah, that's real. Like 5,000 people listening to me. That's nonsense, man. But, you know, I mean, YouTube will know that it was jumped off. You know what I'm saying? But what does this tell you guys? No, I'm being serious. Every one of you guys who are in the chat box, what does this tell you? Why are they so afraid of me? What have I done? Why? What have I done for them to be so afraid to do whatever? Why do anything? Let me have my opinion. Let me have my opinion. They can't do that though. Oh, that's broke. They done messed that up. 100,000, 10,000. Yeah, okay, I know what they're trying to do. Yeah, well, I ain't used to that, man. If it's real, look, welcome. If it's real, welcome. I will say this because I'm going to tell the truth. Floyd was dating women of questionable age. And we can take this journey again. You know what? We're going to do that. We're going to go with the assumption that that's legitimate, right? Let's come over here. Let me show you something. Right here. Right. We won't go over this again. Look at this. Right here. Floyd's in the DR. If you can hear me, Floyd is in the DR.
Stay tuned for the vlog. Right here. Hold on. I don't like that she gets in the front. You better not.
There are questions about the age of this woman. It's on his YouTube page. And there's a bunch of women who look young. And I'll let you figure that one out. But look at this young lady. And then let me say something. Ain't nothing wrong with being young. God bless this young lady. God bless all of these women that Floyd be putting in these videos. These are good people. Nothing wrong with them. And that's the sad thing about all of this. You see a person like that get corrupted by a sicko. That's the sad thing. Man, that is sad. Because what's wrong with being a man to a woman and she likes you and you can do things for her and have a wonderful time? Yeah, somebody messing with my numbers, man. My numbers are never that high. It's like 15 people in the chat box, 30 people on the lives. Yeah, somebody messing with that, man. So I probably have to talk to YouTube. It ain't got nothing to do with me, though. But I probably have to talk to YouTube. But let me say this to all you guys. What problem do they have with me? What problem do they have with me? Oh, that's what they're doing? To throw the algorithm off? Why? Oh, no, hold up. Why? 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 You see what I'm saying? Are we playing with this? Why? That's what I'm saying. Why? Because I'm doing a live stream? Because I'm doing a live stream. They tried to bomb the stream. Oh, okay. I forgot the Rello dude. Okay, you think that's his people? Because he tried to bomb the stream. I got you. I got you. Yeah, I'm not buying any views, man. Hey, this is what they want. They want me to shut it down. Yeah, 35,000 people watching me. I got 35,000 watching and 5 people in my chat. Ain't that something? Struck the stream. You see that? I want the people out there to see. I want you out there. If you're out there, look at what they're doing to me, and you tell me what I'm doing wrong. At the least, I'm making it bad for pedophiles. And they're striking. Why are they striking me? What am I doing wrong? The man is in jail. What am I doing wrong? And we're going to show you. There's a part right here, right here, right here, right here, where he takes her to Federal Express.
All right, guys, we're going to FedEx. I got to mail some things off. You know what I mean? Just in case some things happen, I got to mail some things off. So stay tuned for.
Now, hold up. I got to emphasize this. The investigation's got to look at this. He's on video, and he said, listen to what he says. Listen to what Floyd says.
All right, guys, we're going to FedEx. I got to mail some things off. You know what I mean? Just in case some things happen, I got to mail some things off. So,
man, if that's not telling, in case some things happen, you got to mail some things off. In case some things happen. In case some things happen, you got to mail some things off. This is wild, man. This is wild. Yeah, he messing it up. I know. Yeah, well, now let me tell you guys something. I'm striking a nerve with somebody. When I say that there's a ring, a pedophile ring running around, look at what they're doing in my channel. I'm touching nerves. You see that? Now I want you guys to think about that. Now we know we got the algorithm in YouTube, but I want you guys to know, Because I ain't done nothing. If something happens to this channel, YouTube, I tried to help kids, and you let this algorithm stuff pop me. I haven't done nothing wrong, man, but tell the truth. I'm not Floyd. Floyd was on a date with this woman. Look at this shit. Floyd went on a date with this woman, right? He went on a mall. What kind of shit is that? A mall date for a man in his 30s. Look at this. Look at this.
Get back in here.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at that.
He gets in the front. You better not.
Look at that. Look at that girl.
Give
man.
me a hug.
Look at these little babies, man. Little old innocent little young baby, man. Look at that. Look at that.
Give me. Let's get back in here.
This is so sad, man. I'm going to show this again. I'm going to show you a part right here is telling. And they should put this in Floyd. I hope they play this in court. I hope they play this in court. Listen to what he says.
You know what I mean? Just in case.
Look at what Floyd says. We know he's on the spectrum, right? Look at what he says.
All right, guys, we're going to FedEx. I got to mail some things off. You know what I mean? Just in case some things happen, I got to mail some things off. So.
Oh, man, I'm done. What you think about that dude business? Say he got to mail some stuff off.
I mean, nah, I don't think anything about it, man. The only reason I, chop it up with you, Black, is I got respect for you, man. But, people losing their mind all over the place, man. I don't really, it's not really my doing, you know what I'm saying? We just, you never know who's watching. So, we all pay attention to what's going on.
Well, we got about 80 people. We have 80 people watching. We don't have no 30. We don't. Those, I don't know where those numbers are coming from.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, but at the end of the day, man, if you have a channel, you have a right to speak about whatever you want to speak about, as long as it's within the guidelines. Yeah, you straight.
So I can work with them, but I can't. He said somebody did that. Austin Hollerman had him 300,000 live listeners.
Yeah. I mean, it's very troubling to see this. Shorty do look. I mean, she could be 18, I guess, or she could be 16. I don't know, but
well, let me say this on the belief that this could be real. The numbers in the chat box are real. On that belief, the limousine driver, the Uber driver, the Uber driver picked up 2 customers. The fare had been paid for by a third party.
Yeah.
When they got in the back, they were on the phone with that individual. He did not speak Portuguese. They heard the girls tell him, go to Google Translator. So being an Uber driver, he said, okay, so do you guys know where we're going? They said, no. Yeah. And he said, it's just red flags went off. 2 minors get in the back of my Uber and they don't even know where they're going. The fare's already been paid for. So he says, as he pulled up to the address, he saw Floyd.
Yeah.
He said he saw a thirst bucket. And he said he kept going, went to the gas station, notified the authorities. They caught Floyd before he could send his content off to another place. And justice is served, man. But the sad thing about it, if you take a look at Floyd's content, right? It's sad, man. This little girl ain't no different than when you were a kid, man. When you were young, innocent. It's sad, man. It's hard for me to say that this person is dealing with him, man. Just to have to even be around a guy like that, man. It bothers me. I'm troubled by that. That's so unfair, man. It's just life, man. When you start talking about the Bible and stuff like that, this shit ain't right, man. Why would he want to hurt somebody like that? They don't know nothing. They're innocent.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you, man?
Yeah, I mean, like I tell you all the time, niggas is finished, man. A lot of dudes are done. Um, like I said, with guys like him, like I said, I mean, at the end of the day, dude is a goofy, so goofy dudes do goofy things. I mean, especially when you're traveling around the world, dog. I mean, there's plenty of grown women, of age that you can get with, man. So a lot of times when you see guys dating younger women, yeah, that's a part of the self-esteem or game as you talk about it. They probably don't even have enough game to get, someone, around the age. So yeah, of course they're gonna go younger because the brain is not fully developed. So I mean, yeah, niggas is finished, bro. Niggas want to get on the internet arguing with chicks every day.
You don't argue
That's
with women, man.
what I'm saying, man. Like,
Women are a joy, man. They bring you joy. They're
yeah,
wonderful to be around them, man. All of this stuff, this sick man with his demented desires around these children like that shit is hard to watch, man. That's hard to watch.
yeah, it's trust me. Yeah,
I don't like that she gets in the front. You better not. Give me a hug. Give me.
Yeah, that's like his niece. That's like his niece, man. And then he's cheap. That's a whole different conversation, right? He's cheap. He's
yeah,
got the women in the worst side of town in a hotel room that looks like a garage. He's got food and catfish crumbs and biscuits that he wants her to clean that up. He got ketchup all over the place. This dude, man, it bothers me, man. I'm bothered by that. And let
well,
me
I
say
mean,
something. I'm gonna say this
yeah,
again. This is Floyd's material. This is Floyd, who's on YouTube right now, his panel, and his page is filled with this.
hmm
I want you guys to know, if this is legitimate, somebody shared the stream or whatever. If this is legitimate, this is Floyd's material. This is what he was doing. And let me just warn you, I went and look at it. It's sick. Because not only
yeah,
we know he's a sicko, right? But he's also cheap. Man, you could really help these people, man. You could really help these people. And you refuse to do that.
yeah. Yeah, man, dude. There's so many things that you can do around the world, man. Like I said, I don't know anything about these dudes. Of course, we all know Austin, but yeah, I can't really say anything bad about them. I just look at them as young dudes. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm 42, so it's like it's just a young dude. But this dude here, man, is like, yeah, he's complete, psychopath, man. Like bugged out. Like,
Mm-hmm.
don't keep yourself well groomed. I mean, it's okay to have nappy hair. I mean,
And you know what they looking at? Ain't that something, man? They looking at that.
yeah. Yeah, man.
He said some passport bro is defending Floyd, saying it's just your imagination that she looks young. Okay, hey, look to that
Man,
passport bro. Okay, it's not. Look, I'm gonna tell you something. Hey, whoever's out there defending that page, that content that he was making, you can say whatever you want, man.
yeah.
You can say whatever you want, because in the end, the world, Floyd fell into a fishbowl. Everything he's done and is doing, they're now looking at it. Now,
Oh,
you can
yeah.
say whatever you want. People, we got to understand, people got to look at that and make a determination. People going to look at that and say, I don't know. They're going to say, I don't know. Damn, she look young.
Right. Right. Which, I mean, yeah. It'd be like that sometimes, but unfortunately, I mean, you don't know until you know the exact age of the woman. But
And let me say this. This is bothering me as a man.
yeah,
This messing with me, man, because it's a wonderful thing, man, to have a young lady appreciate you and everything you do for her, it's necessary and needed, and she appreciates you, and it's a joy to you and your spirit. It warms your spirit to watch Floyd be cheap with a lot of those women on his page, taking them to discount bins and discount place. You don't see no Louis, you don't see no Gucci, you don't ever see nothing of value. To watch Floyd do that shit fucking no, man. Oh man, I might cry on this motherfucker.
Nah, don't do
That's
that.
not how you treat
Do
your
not do
woman.
that.
You don't treat your women like that, man.
Nah, man. You know,
You
it
treat
is
them
what it is, bro.
special. You treat them good.
They're
You'll
not
feel
women,
so much
Plat.
better. You'll feel so much better doing that. I'm not going to take a lady to Rainbow. I'm not going to take a lady to some discount bargain center. I'm not going to take her to the Goodwill. What kind of man would I be?
I mean,
No,
of
I'm
course.
being for real. No, we can do better than that. Well, hey, I really don't want to do nothing. I'll go to the Goodwill with you. Yeah, you know what? I appreciate that.
Man.
But God has blessed me, and fortunately for me, I can do better for you. Okay, but I appreciate what you just said. That you don't, you good with Goodwill. Thank you. That's what I'm saying. You ain't got to splurge, but still. See, Floyd, just watching these videos, he don't even know how to treat women. Now you're gonna say, well, are they women? I mean, you're right. Are they? But Floyd don't even know how to treat women, man. He don't even know how to treat women.
Nah,
He takes these women to the worst places, the
yeah.
cheapest places. He's the type of dude that won't go into a fancy restaurant and walks into Dave and Buster's and shoots basketballs and plays whack-a-mole with his women. See, this one I can't see a dude like that. Floyd the type of dude, man. Floyd just not no real one, man. Floyd really could.
Well, I mean, as long as she a grown woman, some women actually like Dave and Buster's. But yeah, I mean, that's a different. I got what you're saying though. But nah, man, there's no need to feel sorry for the situation, Platinum, because unfortunately it happens a lot. And there's nothing wrong with having sympathy and having a heart, because I'm sure we all do. Is but things happen every day, so it's like it's not that I don't care, but it's almost like you're immune to it. Like just it's always something going on everywhere. So it's like I just hate that our images is messed up as black men.
Do business.
Some black men.
Do business.
Go ahead.
We're both familiar with Mercy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Should I let Mercy speak? Because the numbers might be legitimate.
That's the homie, man.
Where we gonna go, Mr. Rabbit Hole? Mercy.
Let's just be serious tonight, because this topic is serious, man. I got you, Flat. We got you, bro. Don't say anything stupid.
Yeah, it's something fishy going on. What you want me to do though? All I can do is contact YouTube, and they've got to do that. Go ahead, Mercy.
I mean, this guy, man. I mean, like I said, I don't even really watch this guy, so it's like all these videos you show me, I've never seen before. So, but yeah, she looks really young, man, and
Mm-hmm. Yeah, too.
she looks
Yeah,
really,
and that's scary, right?
yeah. So I don't know, man. I really don't know, because I
Let's
mean, to
speak about
me,
it. Speak about
I
it,
was
man.
thinking when it first happened, I was thinking he got set up. That's what I was thinking. Um, but as more stuff come out, I'm just like, dang, yo, you taking pictures? She looks real young, man. I'm like, good grief, bro. Something is definitely wrong with dude. Something you
And
definitely don't want.
and we really never see the victims. We really never see what's going on. But this is heartbreaking, man. When you think about it, now look, being a good human being and generous and helping someone who might be in poverty get some nice things in exchange for conversation, but they still got to be, it's got to be a parent. He should have brought a parent with it, right? We can go with that. We can go whatever shade, but our parents need to be there, right? That's just, you have to have that. But to see this man and now what he's been charged with, and to see these young women, he's buying them a pair of discount jeans, flip flops. They're not, it's like this, you have to cut it off. You got to cut it off.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, platinum, even some of our, black men, their brains are not fully developed. So yeah, I mean, you can just tell by the way the dude is carrying himself. It's like, you know, got that little kid mentality, what they call it, the little man syndrome or something. But nah, man, you definitely should target, grown women, especially in places like Brazil. I mean, they got baddies all over the place that's waiting for you. So, and that would love to, deal with an American dude. So, these characters, man, it's unfortunate, man, but that's what whoever picked them up, whatever department, that's what they look for. They let people do what they're gonna do so they can see how much time they're gonna give them. So uh, it is what it is, dog. I'm telling you straight up. And to answer the chat room, it's not even about being immune to you know pedo behavior. You just have to understand that things are gonna happen. If you don't understand that, then I don't know what kind of world you're living in. You know, you better pay attention. So
Mm-hmm. Listen, well, um, when all is said and done, man, our point was the Uber driver said he went to pick up two customers. He thought they were women. They would run into the car. He got in. He said he noticed they were girls and they were on the phone with someone. It was Floyd. And they were saying, go to Google Translator. He could hear the conversation. And then he said, do you know this guy? Do you know where you're going? He said, first, do you know where you're going? And they said, no. And I said, well, do you know this guy? And they giggled and they said, they didn't say anything. That's what he said. They didn't say anything. So he thought about it. And when he got there, he saw Floyd, a black man, standing outside a hotel. And he said he drove right on by. He went to the gas station, alerted Uber, alerted the authorities. They said, we'll take it from here. They looked at Floyd's Uber history and they noticed it was consistent with trafficking. And that's when they sent that in. And then Floyd had all of the information and content right there. And they got that. They seized that. On this video, though, it is frightening. There's a frightening moment on this video where Floyd says, he makes almost like a confession right here. Right here, there's a frightening moment on this video. Right here, where Floyd tells her he's got to go to FedEx. Look.
All right, guys, we're going to FedEx. I got to mail some things off. You know what I mean? Just in case some things happen, I got to mail some things off. So
this is ridiculous. That's a confession. So he just told you how he's getting rid of that stuff. He was mailing it. He was doing it, taping it, mailing it. In case some things might happen. So when you say you're youth, you're young, where are we?
So do me a favor, Platt, if you don't mind. Please block the person in the chat called Trucker Bay or something like that.
Okay, is that a troll?
Yeah, just block them before I snap on them, whether it's a man or a woman. Just get them out of here because we don't have time for that.
Oh, okay.
Seriously, man.
Yeah, some of these people, man, just want attention.
Yeah, man, get out of here.
Anything.
Yeah. But that's interesting that you talking about the mailing. You never know. The brother might be working for someone. You know, you might be on the team with someone that's it may be bigger than you think. You know, with this guy. So he is, doing what he's doing, but maybe others involved. So
It's sickos out there, man. Sickos among us.
yeah,
You know, it's sad, but it's true, man. You know, and that's our conversation, man. We want to get in on Floyd. We might do a little something on Cass and not. We might. He got his heart broke. He out here running around here crying on his streams. Got his little heart broke. Yeah, they can take his mailing and they can go track it. And go track all of
and
that.
some people really don't belong in certain conversations either, man. Like
Mhm.
they just don't understand life at all, man. Nobody cares about what you think. It's about what happens and what you're gonna do about it. So there's people in place to take care of these kind of things, but you're gonna call me weird because I understand life. Like what am I gonna do about it? I don't have the power to change nothing. I can't stop another person from doing something. I just understand it's gonna happen. Are you and you
We
get
back.
mad when people call you monkeys.
Wow.
It's crazy, man. They act like monkeys when you get mad when you say stupid stuff like a monkey and you get mad. And when
Well,
we
I don't
having a
know about
serious
that. I hate
conversation up here, man. It's people, man. But yeah, go ahead, man. Where Mercy at?
Mercy's eating his lunch.
Okay.
What's up to Joy?
Yeah, my nigga? Yeah, what's good, Joey?
You muted up, Joy.
Hold on 1 minute, but hold on real quick, but my fault.
I can't hear you, Joy. The Uber driver went on Brazilian TV. He was commended. The citizens there are so proud of him. He saved 2 citizens from possible corruption or a lifetime of suffering. They also took Floyd off the streets. Floyd, but see, my thing on this, I said Floyd might be gay. It's about deviancy and it's about fetishes. When you give into that stuff, it's like, it's like anything. It's like drinking. If you just keep doing it, you become addicted to it. And then you need more and more and more and more and more. Well, that stuff's like that too, because you're going to need more. You're going to have to go more extreme, more extreme, more extreme, more extreme. Because your mind becomes perverted and the way you view the world is with a perversion. It's not going to be with the norm. So when I say Floyd who likes studs, he's really gay, but he's afraid to go to the next level because he's like, okay, I can deal with a woman who wants to be a man because I'm attracted to men. But I can't make that leap right now to men. Now, that's the first thing I get when I see a guy who says he deals with studs. That is a homosexual man. In addition to that, you guys keep acting like the studs got straps. You think them dudes don't be getting strapped out? And see, the thing about it, you can't really, that subject matter is of such a extreme, you can't really discuss it. But you have to understand that. And people who understand it, they understand it. And let me say something else, because I should have said it. Jay Rello told the Kung Fu guy that I was clout chasing. J Rillo, I was not. And this is the thing about the Negro. I was trying to save you, brother. I was trying to get you to clean that up. I was trying to get you to have an understanding of what you just said. And then you stood on it like you the badass and you that dude and all of that. You did that. And then you turn around and throw me under the bus like I was doing it for some clout. I haven't got any clout, in case you wanted to know that. But, I'm just saying what you want me to say, man. And that's another thing. Do you actually want me to sit here and be quiet while you say Floyd shouldn't snitch? Are you serious? I'm supposed to just sit here and be quiet. You know what, bro? That's what we live in. That's the world we live in. And that's where we're at. Out here, that's where we're at. Aries, you're going to get blocked. Well, why even have a panel, Aries? Why even have a panel? Y'all got to stop. He hadn't said nothing at all, other than his opinion. Okay, good. But you got to wonder why they did this to me. What is going on with me that they want to come over here and do that? What am I doing? I'm just talking. I'm just having my opinion.
That's what I'm saying. They talking about it shouldn't happen. This is how dumb people really are. They think they can control the people's minds and their behaviors. It's the internet, Platinum. I'm telling you, the
Hey,
internet
what
brings
up?
out a
What
lot of
up?
stupid morons, bro. It's so dumb it
Yeah,
ain't even funny, bro.
can y'all hear me, Platt? Can
Yeah,
y'all
you
hear me?
good. Go ahead, Joy.
What I do, business? What up, Platt? Yeah, man. I'm gonna bring some good news real quick, man. Shout out to my daughter. She just got a certificate and an award. Academically, she in the top of her class. Shout out to my son too. He doing this thing. Top mathematic. Man, I'm happy, boy. Shout out to my
Congratulations, Joey.
babies, man. Shout out to my youngins, man. They doing their thing. We going to Universal. I told them we gonna turn up. I want to hear good shit. These niggas right here, right here, Platt. You already see how these niggas acting around here. You got it popping right now. Platt on a good note though. Get these niggas out of here. J Rello, he's a clown. Don't care. Don't care how anybody feel. And yeah, Platt, he got his people over there trying to attack your channel and attack you. Bunch of clowns. Like,
Mm.
get y'all weirdos out of here. Y'all niggas
But
talking about
Joey,
somebody clout chasing. Ain't nobody
Joey,
clout chasing over you, nigga.
I
hold
You's
up,
a
told
Joey.
you these
weirdo.
niggas was. I told y'all that, man.
But Joey, hold up, Joey.
Passport bros,
Why is he?
clowns.
Why is he mad at me? I don't know him. I didn't look at when I said I wasn't familiar. I meant his content. I don't know him. And why is he mad at me for? He's the one who came up here, and he's the one who said that stuff. I didn't. I tried to save him.
Yeah, hey, Platt, this what sucking niggas do, bro. Listen, man, my whole life I've been around guys like him and other guys that got his same type of like mindset. They losers. Like you can't take losers serious. Even when he talk, you can tell his mindset. And he on another platform talking about honor and as a man with dignity and all. Man, shut the fuck up, bro. Nobody trying to hear your weird ass J Rollo. Just say, oh, I wouldn't tell. I wouldn't. It's the G code. It's the street. Then he talking about ain't about that. Like, dude, you said what you said, and Platt sat up here and asked you the right question and try to get you to recant that, and you still kept going, dickhead. So
And then
nobody trying to hear that.
hold up. And what does that say about a man like that who then goes to other platforms and says I was doing something wrong? That's
But
insane, bro.
exactly, he don't stand for nothing. I just let niggas talk. Like he's a clown, and I hope he hear me. J Rollo, you are a clown, bro. I was cool with you one time, but then I started to drift away from you too. You over there overseas beating on chicks, even chicks over there crying, talking about they got a disease, and you still trying to take the coochie. Like you a weirdo too. You just like Floyd. All y'all niggas in the same boat. Fuck that. Y'all retarded.
Okay, wait a minute. Hold on.
All y'all niggas
Wait a
in the
minute. Hold
same
on.
boat. No, fuck that. Do business. We not doing that, bro.
Nah,
All
hold
these
on.
niggas in the
I just
same
want to ask
boat.
you. Slow down.
Go
You
ahead,
said
bro. My
that
fault. My fault.
you talking about
Go ahead,
Jay
bro.
Rillo. You talking about Jay Rillo or
Yeah,
Rillo,
bro.
whatever. You said chicks was over there telling him they got diseases and he's still trying to smash.
Yeah, yeah, bro. And he's still trying to take it. I ain't gonna say the word. He trying to take it from him.
That
We
sounds
got
like
the
Atlanta
recorder,
right there
bro.
in Houston. Damn.
Yeah, these niggas weird. Do business. That's what I'm saying. Then they gonna come over here and try to tarnish Platt name because of some shit like, bro. All right, even if a nigga don't like a nigga, I can accept that. It's a lot of niggas that don't like me. Cause I'm gonna talk my shit regardless. Like, I don't care, bro. You don't like me. You don't like what I say. You don't like my ideology. You don't like my mindset. That's why niggas be hating, talking about sisterhood and all that weird shit. No, nigga, I'm a grown man. And I do grown man shit. That's why women do attract to me. And I ain't even trying to make it about women. It's just people attract to me because I stand on everything I say. Kiss my
Yeah.
ass. I was raised by men. Sorry. My
That's
father. Y'all niggas ain't raised by men. Y'all don't be around
right.
men. Y'all
It
don't stand for
shows.
nothing.
Joy,
It shows.
got you. Joey, I
My
got
fault,
you.
Platt. My fault, Platt. Go ahead. No,
Now,
I'm turned up because these niggas trying to
this
punch
is
on you,
hold
and
up,
I
but
don't like that shit, bro.
this
I
is the
don't like
whole.
them. They
This is the
trying to
whole
roll on
thing.
you.
This is the whole thing, and you guys can see it. It's happening to me. They don't care. This is about hustling young men and selling them bullshit so they can make money. What did I say? I went over this and I said, you know, what did I do? I didn't do anything. The guy came up here, and you want to know why the stream went down? He porn bombed it, right? He thought I was going to panic. He don't realize I've been doing this a long time. I got it, kept it, put it back together, put it out. It caught some wind. It caught some wind. But those are him, man. And it's people who listen. This is the thing. He can say whatever he wants to say, but there are people out there in the clouds who listen and they learn. And they think twice. They say, nah, man, kids, nah. If it's anything dealing with kids, I'm not sticking to nothing, but I'm trying to help these kids. Let me tell you something. I struggle watching, like this girl, this young lady right here, I struggle watching that. I struggle watching Floyd because look at those pants. And what has she done? She ain't done nothing but be a little young lady. That's all she's done. She's just a young lady. She don't deserve nothing else but the respect and appreciation of the men she dates. That's all she deserves. Them little jeans right there over there, them jeans probably cost $3. That's what I'm saying. I said, why is he taking these women to these discount places? And I gotta take that off.
Hey, Platt, this nigga broke. Like, most of these niggas that be promoting this that shit over there, they broke, bro. They ain't getting no real money and doing things. There's guys I know in the space that's really be out here traveling, doing it big, like really making moves. These niggas fresh off the block. They straight out they mom crib, going straight to goddamn overseas and doing weirdo shit. Like, these dudes don't know how to act and be out in public. Like, these used to be the little niggas in the store just running around, touching shit, knocking shit over. Like, but they, like I say, it's grown men, especially black men, that's stuck in an arrested development. Like, they little boys. Like, you kept saying
Yeah.
that shit, Platt.
I
Little
said that earlier.
boys. They little fucking boys. And that's why I don't take none of these niggas serious. I hear people be hyping them up, and I be like, oh, you a little boy too. You just like these niggas. I can
They just
tell. Your
yeah.
mindset, the way you think, just like them. The peanut gallery. Everybody thinking that shit cool. And I ain't gonna lie, I was talking to Floyd, but my thing was with Floyd, I'm like, bro, you be looking crazy, bro. You need to tighten up.
Yeah.
Hey guys, hit my cash app. No, I'm not hitting nothing, nigga. You walking around looking weird. But my thing is, I'm happy I ain't contribute. and all the people that did contribute, they need to stop trying to punch on them people too, because they, people be wanting content and the laughs and the giggles, but ain't nobody know that he was doing this weird shit. And don't nobody condone that. A lot of people don't condone what he was doing. That girl look young as shit, bro. That girl look young, bro. That shit is crazy.
Yeah, because I can tell you about
She looked
2.
like Bad Baby back in the day when she was talking about Catch Me Outside. Back when she was on Doctor, she looked like a little girl. Like I ain't really watched Floyd like that, Plat.
Joy, we don't know. I don't know her age, but she is a young lady.
Yeah.
And Joy, she's just a young lady overseas. A man has promised her some things. She'll go. This is when I'm not talking about Floyd. Okay, Floyd is Floyd, right? I've been a young man. I was a young man one day in my life. That was joy for me. She met me somewhere. We were together. I got to look at her and stare in her eyes. I got to learn to get to know her. That was joy.
Yeah.
I can't even begin to tell you how wonderful I felt with her. And she decided to come on that date. She decided to meet me at that basketball game. And we sat next to each other. And I didn't even know what the score was, Joy.
I understand.
Yeah, that's joy. So when I look at Floyd, it's hard for me to watch this because he's a sicko.
Yeah, I got a daughter, so man, if you play with my daughter, I will be on the news. That's all I'm gonna say. I will be front page. I'm going all in your
Well, yeah,
budget.
we understand that.
I don't have to worry about that with my kid. She's 18 in
No, but
college,
these
so I don't
niggas, but these weirdos be just roaming and ain't thinking that shit. That's why now, honestly though, I'm watching what platforms, people I associate with, all that Discord, anything on this internet. I'm really watching out everything I'm doing because you don't know these people, bro. Like, and I don't technically don't know none of y'all got, but throughout the years, do business. We go back, do business. We been chopping it up. But the rest of these niggas, when they hit these panels, you don't know these niggas. You don't know their background. So of course, when something come out about them, they gonna point their finger at you, be like, "Well, you was with them dudes. You was talking to them. You don't know these niggas. You just here for the
Yeah,
content.
you didn't know nothing about Floyd.
Ain't nobody I didn't know. Is other guys
They're gonna do that, Joey. They're only gonna do that to the dudes they don't like because the dudes that they like or the dudes they won't say that to are sitting right next to them.
But nobody's condoning that.
they just fake, Joey. They just
I
fake.
know. I know. Oh, I
Especially
know, bro.
in this space, because that's what I'm trying to tell you. I thought it was all about building up the black man and all that, but yeah, you keep on studying people, man. A lot of these dudes just doing it for money.
Hold up. No, do business. I want you to remember that. If this was from some outside source, those numbers, and not just YouTube trying to audit and put stuff together because they flex the numbers too.
Mm-hmm.
If this was from an outside source, we're talking about helping black people.
Right.
We're talking about Floyd. He got caught with, I don't know. Floyd got caught with all of that stuff. There was a video they found of him with a minor and a mother is on the video. If this is true, what am I doing to hurt black people that people attack me? And let's go back to Jay Rillo. Jay Rillo, you did that. Brother, you said that. You know what, though? Because we don't deal with the Jay Rillo thing. Let me tell you something. This is one thing black people do. Black people will lie. They will say dumb shit.
All day.
And then they will attack you. Like you were doing what they just did. I have no idea what that brother can say about me. He told that white man that he went and did an interview with a white man. He told him I was clout chasing.
I heard it, Platt.
That white
you got to be joking, bro.
Yeah, I heard that stream.
He claimed that I was doing wrong, right? That white man combed his fucking head.
Yup, yes, he did. His name Kung Fu something. I heard it. I heard that stream.
You talking about right after he came on the show the other day?
Yeah, he went on a white
crazy,
dude platform, and the white dude asked him a bunch of questions, and then the last 3 minutes, that white dude combed his head. I don't like you. Don't come back to Kenya. You ain't this. You ain't that. You ain't this. You ain't that. And yeah, the white dude was in Kenya.
Oh man,
right in his stomping ground. You think it and let him go over there and talk that snitch shit over there with him. I bet you he gonna what you say, Platt, comb his hair. Yeah, you gonna put some just for me in his hair. You gonna straighten that nigga right on out. Go over there with that stupid shit if you want, J-Roll. Go ahead, tough guy. Go ahead. Everybody tough on the internet.
And,
Everybody.
Exactly.
enjoy. I'm a man. I'm far from perfect. Far from perfect. I make
Yo,
all types of mistakes. So when Rello said what he said, see, this is what people got to understand. When he said that, that's a man. He's capable of making a mistake. I was giving him an opportunity. He talking about me. There's people gonna clip that anyhow. I said, bruh, you might want to rephrase that or clean that up. No, the code is the code. The code is the code. You just don't understand. Oh, I understand. Then he turned around. Now he's running around talking about I had some. Man, it had nothing to do with that. Also, just so you know, all you guys need to know, because this YouTube game, Rello, I would be implicated with you if I laid back and just let you say that stuff. It would have made me look like I agree with you. That's why I say I got to show there's a disagreement. That's why I said there's a disagreement. I disagree with you, brother. So you got, this is crazy that man would say something like that.
A Platt, but this the thing, and my thing is, even if I was up here, I wouldn't have got all emotional with him. I wouldn't even engage in that. I would have cut it off at a certain point, because even him saying, "Oh, if it was me, no," but if it was Floyd, yeah, and all this and bullshit, and he on another platform talking in circles and double talking, he backpedaling and all that. Like, I whatever. At the end of the day, like, we grown men. You know what I'm saying? And when we talk, we supposed to speak from our perspective and at least try to hear each other out. You know what I'm saying? And you gave him the platform to at least go ahead. Hey, Javarello, how you feel about this, bro? All right. If that was you, would you? No, I wouldn't say nothing. And then you gave him the opportunity to correct it, and then you broke it down to him. He still didn't want to do it. So what more can you do as a grown man? Why is people mad at you? Why can anybody be mad at you when you sat up there and you disagreed for what he said? Period. Like, y'all niggas is stupid.
If they sent the bots, I'm saying if they sent the bots, what have I done? That's all I'm saying. I'm asking everybody out there, what did I do wrong? He said that. I didn't say that. I've never done a live stream with Floyd. I said Floyd needs to be prosecuted. You show me, somebody help me. What did I do wrong? Well, Jay Rello, why you mad at me, bro? We'll never meet or nothing, but I'm just saying, well, I haven't, bro. I don't get this, man. See, that's another thing too.
They're gonna find anything, Platt.
Yeah.
Oh, Platt should have been screaming at him. Platt should have just dropped him. What, nigga? He's still gonna conduct the interview and still make this nigga look dumb. Like,
that's my point, Joey.
And you see, he got it popping.
That's
like,
my
Platt,
point.
You got the streets on fire because everybody like, oh, he went on Platt channel, and Platt checked him and told him like, nah, all that street shit, snitching shit, nobody trying to hear that, bro. We messing with kids involved. All that shit is out the door. Period.
Yeah.
You ain't no street nigga anyway. Nigga, you was crying in the airport because you couldn't get home. Like, you was broke, pop, crying. And me coming from the streets and I ain't glorifying that shit. If I see a nigga online crying because he can't get home, what you think is gonna happen when you get in front of them cops? You gonna cry, nigga. You want to get home.
Now you got to have, somebody said 2,000. I heard another one say 7 to come to Brazil. And I think the DR, you got to have a bank.
Yeah, you got money in your bank now. Yeah, that's good.
They're so tired of dudes coming over there, spending all their money and then going up there crying to the embassy, crying to them saying they got to get back to America. You ain't got no. They do have a method where it's like a credit card where they'll reimburse them, but they saying no. How about we don't let them in?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. Why would you go to another country knowing that you don't have enough money to come?
Hey, do business. You'd be surprised. It was somebody on a cruise ship I was on, right? They ain't even like, huh? Y'all ain't had no money at all, even for the excursions. But yeah, they had to stay on the ship. Like, can't go nowhere. You can't get off, but they couldn't do nothing. Like, the fuck? Stay on the ship. But no, my thing is like, yeah, Platt, it's a good thing they doing this. Like, they about to do some intensive background checks everybody, all the little weirdos that got their passport. Yeah, y'all stay right here in the United States and do this weird shit as they should, and especially with these kids. Man, listen, I ain't with none of that. Or beating on women, messing with kids. Like, come on, bro. Do we want collectively as black men to be seen like that around the world? That's a no for me.
Yeah,
Nah.
and this brother said most people agree with you. Other sectors of the passport bros are in agreement with you. If that's another thing, I know what I'm saying, man. I said bad men have hidden that stuff. They hopped into the movement, and while in the movement, those men are not passport bros. They have decided to commit criminal acts. I said that. I made it clear because you know what? When some of these feminist women, some of the, they're feminists. They don't like men. Period. That messes with them because I'm a guy on there that's saying they want me to be on there agreeing with them. That's what I'm saying. They don't like the fact that I'm disagreeing with them. They want me to be like, okay, well, yeah, man, do your thing. Ain't my thing, but you do your. That's what they want to hear. Say, oh, look at both of them. Look at how horrible these men are. They couldn't do that to me. They couldn't throw me under. I didn't do nothing wrong.
And the thing about Brazil, it's got one of the highest homeless numbers among children. So it's like it's easy. They're the most vulnerable.
You're right, and that's
So
terrible, Mercy. No, Mercy. That's horrible.
and so
But
it's not like the kids here. I just want to say to Joey, it's not like
Mercy.
the kids here.
They're going to pay for their sins, Mercy. The men who
Yeah,
go over there and
yeah,
do things to those
yeah,
children, they're going to pay for those sins, Mercy.
yeah. It's not like here, bro. It's totally not like here.
Mercy, we get it. You guys got to understand that particular topic. You can't talk about this stuff.
Yeah, you're right. You're
You
right.
don't need to explain nothing else. You just said they got a high population of kids. That's it. I get it. And the men who go over there and take advantage of that are going to pay for their sins.
Yeah.
Period. That's horrible, man. Even say something like that.
Yeah.
To even say something like that. And like I'm looking at, look, we just put the we just put the I got her like Mercy. I mean, this was nothing but a lie. If you're a man in America, you struggling with women, this is nothing but manosphere talking points. And this woman was paid. She was paid to do this. This woman got a flick out. I think she does a couple of flicks. A couple of other, didn't you say that, Joey? A couple of other passport bros done banged it.
Say that again, Platt.
Did you say a couple of other passport bros went behind him and banged this thing right here?
That's what they saying. A couple of them chicks that Floyd them put up there on the camera. Guys been going behind him, and they got their own little thing that they be hitting up the chicks when they get over there. I mean, they dealing with little. I don't know. It's weird. Them guys with the way they operating over the sea. Not all of them, but that little circle they got. Just like you see, he got jammed up. They be operating in the same little circle. That's why I'm like, man, I don't want to be nowhere near them dudes. Not even just passport guys, just guys, period. If you out here doing reckless shit, I'm not going to be nowhere near you. I'm not going to be, I'm be like, yo, I'll holler at y'all. Once they hit the panel, I'm out, Platt. That's how I feel right now.
And Joey, I got to tell y'all this, like,
What up?
one of my peoples, right?
Yeah.
You know, very irresponsible person, bunch of kids and all that, right? Man, one of my nephews told me, he said, dude got stuck in Atlanta and didn't have enough money to get back to Charlotte. I said, Charlotte? That's
Right
like,
there.
damn, what you doing? Like, but my point is that you got some people that will waste so many years of their life and don't really, you know what I'm saying, take the real thing serious. But, the ladies love them. They got, chicks for days, but, they don't know how to be responsible for nothing. So
But
that's just a prime example of what you see with these passport dudes, man.
but this the thing though, do business, and my uncle always told me this. Even when I was an adolescent, I was young, and he told me, his sons, all the men in my family, right? He said a man with a hard dick, walk around with a hard dick, gonna have a hard life. Meaning that if you going around trying to be this little super freaky dude, and you try to move off of just sex all your whole life, man, you gonna feel it. You gonna have a hard life. Everybody I know that was moving like that, even with Floyd, he want to be a little what they call it, sex tourist, whatever the hell them dudes is,
Fake porn stars.
them type of guys or whatever. And I understand men, men want to do things. I'm not going against that. So if somebody want to clip me and hear me say this, listen to everything I'm saying. It's nothing wrong with that. But you got to have your priorities together. None of y'all niggas ain't got your priorities together. Mentally, y'all don't have nothing together. Floyd ain't got it all up top. Jay Rello don't have it all up top. There's other niggas in the passport little group. You can tell these niggas, you can hear the way they talk, the things they say, they don't got it on top. Go ahead, Platt.
No, Joey, that stuff. Look, Joey. I know you guys probably don't keep. I don't know how to put it because you're gonna say how you know, Platt. Look, when you do what Floyd's doing, right? You acquire an appetite. A better example is this: you ever had an itch you couldn't scratch? So you had to go up against the doorway, and when you did, you was like, "Man, because I can't reach it from my hand, so let me scratch my back against the the little doorway, right?" That's how that stuff is.
Yep.
So that stuff, that's why they're paying Floyd to go over there and do it. Those men are addicted to that. They can't look at regular stuff. They can't look at flicks. That's not fulfilling. It's almost like a drug. You get you some drugs, and then what do? You chasing that first high. You always chasing that first high, chasing that first high, chasing your first high. That's the same way that stuff works, man, because of our brain, the way our brain reacts to it.
Yeah.
Platt, what I can understand is, and I've never been the type dude like that where, why are you bragging about banging somebody else's girl, bro? Why is that bragging rights? I never understood that. These guys get on YouTube and say, "Yeah, I hit that." The same girl he with. Oh yeah, I hit. I mean, what's that about, man? I mean,
Yeah,
why
you
y'all
know what that's
sharing
about.
females? I mean,
You
to
know,
me, that's not a flex. Why you gotta share a female, man? I mean, you going over there, you supposed to have more options. Obviously, y'all don't, because y'all sharing females, so y'all don't have more options. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Mercy, unfortunately for us, we're going to have to share females because they're not going to be close to. They're going to have relationship. Them days are pretty much over for a lot of men, Mercy.
Well, hey, Platt, I'm sorry to disappoint you, bro. I don't share, and I've never shared. And so,
You don't know, Merce.
hey, look, I'm talking about what I know. Now we talking about brothers that know they sharing.
Oh,
These
okay.
brothers
right.
know.
That's what I'm
You,
saying.
Oh,
Like,
I
No,
got you.
I'm saying that women have a history and a past. It's
yeah,
unrealistic.
they can stick around. They always gonna stick around, Platt. But I'm just talking about these dudes know, and they're flexing about
You
it.
don't know, Mercy. You don't know that. You can't sit up here and honestly say you know anything about a woman's past and her because she can lie.
mhm.
So what do you mean? Guys get lied to every day.
That's not what I'm talking about, Platt.
But Mercy, let me say this to you. The reason why dudes do that is because they're not man enough to go and get their own woman. So it's easy for a dude to talk to a chick that's with someone, or he take her from. People do that all the time. And even women do that, to other women. Like they don't want to go through the stages or the grind. So yeah, you could just take somebody from somebody else because it's just easy to do that.
I got
Unfortunately.
I got one better though. That's just no different than if you consolidated the one spot Just like some of the passport. I ain't gonna even put the passport guys. Just guys that's in the neighborhood. They dealing with them women that's in their proximity, that's in their neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? So this guy might deal with it, the next guy might deal. That's why everybody be like, why do these celebrities keep rotating the same? Because they in the same proximity, they in the same circle. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I get what Mercer's saying. He don't want to share, but in most cases, I know the world is a big place, but certain people is only consolidated to one spot. Just like if you go to Brazil and you go to a certain spot, there's only a certain amount of guys that's dealing with them women. You know what I'm saying? In that proximity, everybody not going to different places.
Hey, bro, I don't know if y'all
I
brothers
get what you're
been to
saying.
Brazil. I don't know if y'all brothers been to Brazil, but there's endless amount of opportunities in Brazil, bro. Endless. For me to be going around talking about, oh yeah, I'm trying to get at Joey's girl. That's crazy, yo. That is just crazy to me. All these
I get
options
what you're
out here,
saying.
bro.
I get what you're saying, Merce. I get
I
what you're
mean, it's
saying.
like, and to me, that's not a flex. See, my point is, it's
What if you want
understandable if that happens to you
What
and
if
you
you
don't
want to?
know it. That's
What if
understandable.
you, Mercy? What if you? What's that? What if that's what you want? And you happen to be with somebody.
But I'm not gonna be flexing talking about, oh yeah, I hit his girl. But that's crazy to me, bro.
Well, first of all, nobody said they hit a girl. They came behind Floyd and got that chick that's up there that do flicks. And they went online and told everybody that they smashed, and they said that she was an entertainer. That's not Floyd's
Yeah,
girl.
because I know other people that's happened to too. I know other brothers that were past bro had a girl, put them on video, and dudes came on there and say they smashed his girl.
Well, that's not
That's
his
happened. That's like
girl.
with Floyd.
That's not his girl.
I know. I'm just saying that's what they say though. Oh yeah, that girl he was on video with. Yeah, I hit that too.
Well,
They that's not.
but she works there, Mercy.
I know, but I'm just saying you got dudes flexing. They act like that's
They are,
bragging right.
well, if you call that flexing, but yeah, these women, as soon as you leave, they out there getting smashed by another man. And you the one that's weak to even have to claim one of them women. You the one sitting up there faking the funk, talking about that's your woman. That ain't your
Exactly.
woman, man. That woman gonna be right back the same. She gonna be right doing the same thing she was doing when you met her.
But that dude is on video calling that woman his girl.
What does that mean?
I'm just telling you, that's what he do. I'm just
If he
telling you what
said,
he do, bro.
okay, Mercy, if he said the moon was made of green cheese, would you? Does that matter?
All I'm
What's
saying, I
wrong with you,
understand the
Flat?
flex
What's wrong
thing.
with you?
Yeah, I mean, you
It's
saying
that
he on
green
video,
cheese, man. Stop it,
he
man.
on the video calling somebody his girl. Well, okay, he did that. Okay, what if he said the moon's made of green cheese? We know it's not, but he can say it,
Oh
right?
God.
But
No.
we put out our message, man. We're gonna try to figure this thing out with what am I thinking? Okay, we're gonna try to figure this thing out. Do me a favor, man. Support the platform. Hit the Cash App, hit the Super Chat, like, share, support. Listen. We got no problem. No, we don't. Like over here, we don't have any problem with the passport boys. Those men are not doing anything illegal. We have a problem with the men who've gotten to that movement and who are committing crimes. Simple as that. Because that's that, simple as that. That's going to affect me. That's going to affect all of us.
And just like here, what you got on this thumbnail, Platt, Floyd really think this is a flex right here. He really think this is a flex.
But actually, it is in his community.
My God.
I'm serious. To the people who keep up with Floyd and stuff, they like stuff like this.
Yeah, you could tell something wrong with that dude, man. He's finished, man.
And that's the thing. You see him right there with the girl, and then look, do business. A couple of months later, look,
Done, man.
they toting his ass to jail, do business.
Straight clown, man.
And I don't know how that SpongeBob thing got up there. I don't know how they got.
Everybody
I
wants
should
to
have put,
be
hold up, I
famous,
should have
black
put
man.
Austin up there. I should have put Austin and SpongeBob up there.
Yeah, man.
And that brings up another question, bro. How are you so close to this dude, or why are you cool with this dude? You know,
Why
No,
am I, why am
just
I
don't
cool?
associate with them. Just don't associate with them. None of them dudes, man. I encourage, because I don't anyway, but I encourage anyone, they talking that passport stuff. Nah, dog, I don't know you.
Austin not cool with him now going forward. Now that he's been caught, he's not cool with him.
Stay away from him too.
But hold on, but we got to be for real, man. We still people, right? People need people. You can say this stuff, but people need people. Look,
That's true,
guess,
Platinum.
guess who really needs some people? Floyd.
Yeah,
Floyd.
yeah.
Floyd. Ain't gonna, if everybody abandons him, what's he gonna do? He certainly don't speak Portuguese.
He got family, man.
No, he
Both of them
don't.
do.
No, Floyd don't have no family.
Everybody has a family, brother. Trust me. Even Austin, like they I guarantee you they were raised right some kind of way. It just went astray, man. It
man,
happens.
I've been to Brazil 12 times, bro. And them women in Brazil didn't like Austin for a reason. I always thought about that. They hate it. I mean, they see sometimes females can pick up on stuff like that. They ain't like Austin for a reason, bro. They like, man, what's wrong with this dude, man?
Well, it's
Look at his
gonna.
partner. Look at his partner over there.
It's hard not. It's hard not to laugh. It's sad, man. Damn.
Oh man. Hey, if that thumbnail made you laugh, then I achieved my job, man. Okay. Okay. Because we gotta laugh. If we don't, we gonna cry. So which one do you want to do, man? Like the stream, man. Support the platform. We got the join link posted. Somebody want me to put a link on there. This is probably some dude finna pull his drawers off. These dudes be coming up. Yeah, bro, you know what? You dudes don't realize why y'all, the reason women don't want y'all don't know how to be men. Hopping on panels, butt naked, playing with yourself to another man.
Yeah,
And
when you shut off for that.
you wonder why none of the females want to fuck with you.
It's a clown show, man.
Your old lady need to be wrapped up, warm and toasty. You could be you could be decent, right? Maybe got on your bathrobe on the internet. You can hop on the panel. And in the back, I can see your old lady. She sleep. You done put her to sleep. Now you just want to talk. You can't sleep right now. Yeah. Where are those men at?
And
Where are
quiet as
those
kept.
men at?
They still don't like Austin. Them women still don't like Austin. Quiet as kept.
Well, they look for more than just one thing. So Austin has a dry personality. It's like listening to like fingernails on chalk.
And let
It's
me
just
tell y'all this,
you
right?
can look at the women. You can look at the women.
Yeah.
They don't like him. And then another thing, the women have even said, dude is sort of a woman. Let me tell you, a woman is a woman. A woman is a woman. They don't like a man who's the woman. And I don't mean, what I mean is Austin primps around. Austin the type of dude that walk around on his fucking tippy toes.
Man.
He's prissy. A woman ain't gonna like a prissy nigga. What y'all say, Saz? He's a prissy, tiptoey nigga who spend more time looking at himself than at the women. That's gonna turn them off.
But here's the thing, Platt. Austin, I saw him do a little interview with this chick named Courtney Michelle out of Nashville, right? Nice looking woman. She actually a very nice looking woman. And she was chopping it up with him, giving him his props, trying to kind of just telling him like, man, what I'm saying, you all right or whatever, why you ain't kicking it with no chicks over here? She was trying to, just give him a little game, you know what I'm saying? Because of course she older, like 30 something. I don't know, she might be 40 now.
Do business. Continue do business. Because I'm trying to let you say that, because I'm gonna withhold my thoughts, but continue do business.
Nah, I'm just saying.
We don't agree do business, but I get it. One of the YouTubers interviewed him. Go ahead.
Yeah, and honestly, I think he had a chance to get with her because she was kind of giving him
Probably
compliments.
Yeah, there you go.
See what I'm
She was
saying?
trying to low
He
key
could have
talk.
got with her
She was trying to low key holler at him.
live on YouTube. I was like, nigga,
Don't
still don't get it.
she threw herself at Austin.
Well, not I ain't saying all that, but she was giving him compliments and saying, you look like a decent brother. So why you chasing all these women all over the planet? So it's crazy.
Well, I can see. Look, I can see he's young, and see the thing. See, this is what you got to understand about Floyd and Austin. They have a financial network who's going to support them, so they can get over there and act crazy and clown and chase women all day because they're going to get the cash apps and the donations, so that all their bills going to be paid. So they can live like that. But an average dude coming out there, he don't really have no social media connection like that. You got to have income coming in. So guys are going over there running out of money, and then it's like children expect the government to take care of them. They're not going to do that. Right now, I know if you go to the embassy talking about you spent all your money, embassy's going to say, what you want us to do? Well, I need to get back to America. It's okay. Well, take the first step. Get your ass out of here. The sooner you leave, the sooner you'll get to America. They ain't gonna give you no ticket and no shit. Embassy ain't gonna send you home. If anybody sends you home, it'll be that country. Good luck.
I mean, also get chased out of an entire country, bro. You know how big Brazil is, bro? They got over 200 million people. He got chased out of that joint by the women, man. That is crazy to me,
Well, he was
yo.
a bad
How you
American.
get chased out of a whole entire nation by some women, man?
Because he was a bad American.
No, but Platt, come on, man. Come on, Platt.
His behavior was inappropriate for a country to display it. And we know there's a war on masculinity. We know that, right? But now, man, you can't go to a country like Brazil and live stream and then you see, this is what guys don't understand. That's harassment. No, I'm talking to the women. No, you're not. You're harassing our women. And well, no, I'm not. Well, okay, well, why did this one complain? Because she did complain. And countries are going to protect their women, man. They're going to protect their women. So that's why you need to be careful how you deal with them. You can't walk around talking like that.
And like I always say, women look at things that a lot of us men don't look at. I know they looked at who he was hanging around with. I know they was looking at that. They were like, man, why are you hanging around with him? Why is that his boy?
No, they're not gonna say, they're gonna say that about Floyd.
Yo, I know
He can hang around Floyd. He can hang around Floyd.
He did videos with Floyd, man.
He can do that.
Oh, you don't think they watch that, man? Nah, women be watching,
No,
bro.
they don't have no time for that. Not at all, man. Not at all. Let me stop though. Hey, like the stream, man. Where's the financial support, man? Do I gotta be another Floyd? I gotta be a crash dummy? Floyd now sits in a Brazilian prison as they dig through the hard drives and go through and find out what's on it. We just saw on that video, Floyd sent a package that he said he didn't want to be caught with. He said, I got to get rid of this package because if something happens, I don't want to be caught with it. What? We're going to show that again, too. We're not going to leave until we do this. Like the stream, man. I got to show this again. Austin Hollerman says, look, let me show you this again, right here. Austin Hollerman said, I said Austin. Floyd says right here, as he leaves the hotel, right, he leave out of here, right here. Listen, he says, I got to send this package off because I can't get caught with it. Watch this, listen.
All right, guys, we're going to FedEx. I got to mail some things off. You know what I mean? Just in case some things happen, I got to mail some things off. So stay.
You hear that? You hear that? We know now what was going on. What things do you have to mail off? What things do you have to mail off, and where are you sending them? Who's on the receiving end of that? Let me play this again, man. I'm going to play it one more time. Right here.
All right, guys, we're going to FedEx. I got to mail some things off. You know what I mean? Just in case some things happen, I got to mail some things off. So stay tuned for.
Yeah. Is this what he's mailing off? Because I can see the address on that. Can you see the address on that do business?
Let me zoom in.
Hold up, let me see. Write that address down and report it to the FBI.
Nah, I can't see it. It's too blurry. Yeah, it's a little bit too blurry. I can't see it.
I can tell you right now, Austin didn't package that. That might not be his package. If Austin would have put the tape on it, it would have been crooked. It would have been obvious spots he missed. You know how they got to tape it again? Somebody taped this appropriately. Austin didn't do that. They can put it together, man. And where you at, Yoga? Yoga, where you at? Yoga crawled up on the stream yesterday and said that there was a warrant issued for the arrest of Austin Hollerman. Then he told me go to the Brazilian police department where I can find it. That's not true, Yoga. Why did you do that to that brother? We don't have to lie on nobody. We got to stop doing that, man. You just got up here and lied on that man. You can't say stuff like that, man. What did that man do to you that got you so mad about him?
Yeah, man. Some people, they just love, ignorant information, You don't want to say anything good about someone. Just be looking for stuff. Yeah.
We can go ahead and call it quits, man. We appreciate your due business and mercy. We made our point.
Peace out.
Yeah. The Uber driver said he picked up two young girls. They were talking to a foreign man. The man didn't speak Portuguese. They were telling him go to Google Translation. He said, he said, hey, do you know this guy? They said, they started to giggle. He said when he got to the location, there was a black man standing out there. He said he didn't feel comfortable, so he passed by him. And see, when you stand outside, see, if you say, meet me at the 1406 Joe Nobody's hotel. Well, see, you gave the address of the hotel out. So they drop them off. You didn't say room 1403. So you drop the children off. He takes them from outside, leads them into his hotel room. You don't know what hotel room they're in. And like I said, we don't know how long he's been doing it. We just don't know how long he's been doing it. But we do hope justice is served. And we do hope Floyd snitches them all out. We hope Floyd snitches all on them. We appreciate you, man. Take care, man. We'll see you again later.